Hello and welcome to God, it's a fucking morning.
You're doing
Hello,
great.
welcome to episode 26 of Eyes of Saemyth. We're going to start off the session with a recap. Whoever does the recap gets an inspiration for the session.
I did last week, dog. It's on.
Dex, I'm sorry, I'm picking you. I'm picking you this time because you haven't done it in, what, like 20 sessions now?
That's fair. Oh, God.
We both shake hands in exhaustion.
Yeah. Alright, what does Kaiden remember? Right, so we went to the library and
There he is.
and then, like, they had all these, like, I don't know, like, metal statue people that were, like, directing and, like, giving it, like, telling us where the books were and information on books. We got to learn that about hags. I got to read about hags with Lyre and learn a few new reading stuff with the runes. My brain is short-circuiting. Oh, we also went to this council of people. I don't really remember who was there, but there was like a lot of people that were like dressed kind of fancy, like that kind of nice suits and fancy fabrics.
Drinking buddy. You had a drinking
I'm
buddy.
trying to remember. I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's if anyone wants to give Dex a hand, come to bounce in.
I can't remember.
I can help, Dick. Oh, Jane.
Yeah.
So, Kaiden is forgetting a lot of things, but I was watching the entire time. So we were brought before in this council, and it was really fucking awkward. Because there's this, like, there was the main lady who was like, introduce yourselves to the council. And we were like, hell no. Well, everyone was pretty, like, on top of it. But what was more important was people did not fucking like me. So, for whatever fucking reason, probably because Lyre was like, oh, this is so-and-so. And when it came to me, oh, let's tell a council that I can manipulate people and exploit things. It's like pointing out that I'm like the equivalent of like a guard cop. Don't know where that came from. But in the end, we were... Oh shit, I'm also brain farting.
Well, apparently there's also a mole. There was a mole, but we don't know who it is. There's a mole, but like not the animal. I did tell me it's not the animal mole.
No one's getting
Something else.
inspiration. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm fine with that though.
We spoke to the council and discussed multiple things that we had concerns on. The main point being 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘥 and the stolen designs of his automatons, I guess you could call it. There was a specific name for them. We basically, I think, made an agreement or came to an agreement with the council to, at some point, go and visit the White Wolf. This being a very political discussion of and drama and stuff. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, I said Autobots and I saw Toby go.
We're really up to a great start here, guys.
So 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘏's husband seems to hate Asmoths. Maybe that's just what I...
God damn it. Oh, god damn it.
Oh my god. Toby,
well,
please.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. None of you get inspiration for that shit. Like, no, that's not. That's no.
I tried the hardest.
I can't even remember what fucking day it is all the time right now.
We got to the city. We met the council. We are having talks with them. There's things in motion. Enjoy.
Nice. Okay. I will fill in the gaps here. So, you guys went and met with the Amaranthine Council, and you met 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘏's mother, who is the matron of the City of Violet Gold. She and the council were convinced, pretty much solely by Lyre, that your causes were worth kind of working with. and that you are worth being trusted. You've been moved to some guest quarters in the city after spotting a druid, a one-man druid grove, who is the person who takes care of the guest quarters in this area. You were not really told very much about him, but Kaiden has left him a little thing at his grove to say he's happy to be here. And you've all been kind of brought into your own guest quarters to rest for the evening. So you have a nice space each that you are able to go and explore if you would like. Each room is boasting a very large kind of pool-like bath with a waterfall running out from the wall. Each of you have your own double beds. Yeah, it's a nice place, and you have a little communal area in the middle.
Okay. Anyone want to start off? What's everyone doing?
Is this just like in the morning where we've gotten up, or
No, it's the evening
still the
still.
afternoon?
So
Okay, I just
yeah,
want to confirm.
if you
Yeah,
want to
still the
do
evening.
anything in this evening, you are welcome to.
Okay.
Oh, go for it.
No, sorry. I think Kaiden's just gonna be kind of like, for a while, just fascinated with the room. And he's been traveling in close proximity with the rest for a while. That being in a stone room where the sound isn't traveling through, is eerily quiet for him. So he kind of just like lays down on the floor for a little while.
What are the rest of you up to?
I would like Ymir to she'll sort of take in her surroundings. She can hear the sound of the running water. Instead of committing to dead lady in the lake like she would normally do, she would sort of put her ear on the door. Is there anyone outside in the main area?
I would say Sinza is. She's inspected her room and she's just wandered out there to sit on the couch.
Is there any door that's like leading out of this room?
Leading out
Like,
in what way?
to the rest of, like, to explore, to wander?
Yeah,
Like,
there's like a front door here in the main area that you can leave your guest quarters and go out into the city if you want to.
oh yeah, she's gonna just do that right away.
Just immediately leaves.
Yep.
Immediate. Oh my god.
Just like do. Opens door,
And she's gone.
closes it, walks out.
Does Ymir say anything when she leaves, or does she just kind of
No,
wander?
you know how like Ymir does like the awkward kid that doesn't want to talk to people thing, where she sort of like goes over, opens the door, steps through, looks at you, slowly closes it, and you would hear the sound of like that. Yeah, you agree? Yeah.
Yeah. Since you've just watched Ymir just like awkwardly stare at you and then bimble away, but like with no words.
I would say if Ymir doesn't say anything, Sinza just goes to the door, opens it, and then just calls out for Ymir. Do you want some company, or?
No, the stars are awake, therefore I'm awake. Bye-bye.
Are you okay?
she's not saying don't follow her. She's just like I don't think she just you can probably pick her up. She just doesn't want to be in that particular area. I think she's just wandering around. Maybe she's probably just getting restless.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I don't
Like a
leave
child
you
before you
Ymir
put them to sleep.
alone. Yeah, I think Sinza's gonna follow after her.
Oh fuck.
I don't think Sinza doesn't want Ymir to be alone. So still giving her the kind of space that she needs, but just keeping a kind eye.
Damn.
There's no escape from the goat lady.
I'm scared.
Before we get to following you two, Lyre, what are you doing?
Lyre is having a bath for the first time in a fucking while. He's just posted up in his room. His door is open. He's just sitting in the bath, and he's got pages and stuff on the edge of the bath, and he's sort of just reading a book.
Enjoying the fact that you can finally rest after,
Yes.
you know, how long?
Too long.
Too long. So, okay. Kaiden's face down in his room.
He's face down on the carpet on the stone floor.
Good. Okay. Ymir and Sinza, where are you guys going? What are you doing?
I'll follow Ymir's lead.
Are there any particular areas that we're not necessarily like allowed in, or are we just allowed to free roam wherever we'd like?
Pretty much allowed to free roam. You don't know. You haven't been anywhere that you've been told that you can't go yet.
Okay. The way I sort of see it, Ymir's going to familiarize herself with the general area because she hasn't been able to. Because she's sort of been with the party and she just wants to wander around. As she's sort of like moving around the area, I think what her intention is, she's just gonna be wandering around. This is like a castle, or is this like a large sort of like building? What's it's like a palace almost, or
where are you looking?
I don't see the map. It's just see the city of Violet. It's all pitch black for me.
It's all pitch black. Okay, hold on.
Well, I can see my token. I just can't see anything else.
I haven't configured your settings. Here we go.
Well, it's okay.
There you go.
It's just accurate Ymir vision.
You know what? At least I know where my dad is. Dad.
Okay. Girls, you're both pretty.
I know.
There you go. That you should be able to see now.
I refreshed my thing. Oh, you guys are so fucked.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
I have caffeine now. Okay. Does not load automatically from. I still cannot see anything. Am I looking at the city of Violet Gold?
You are, yeah.
I still can't see anything.
Can anyone else see anything?
I can. Do you want me to just drop a screenshot for Jake?
Yes,
I would
please.
appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I'm not allowed to see it. It's okay. I get that. It's a
As
terrible
much not allowed to see the city.
Just gonna be in general for love.
Okay. First, the Twilight Vampire doesn't like me because I'm asthma. Now it's just terrible. Okay. Is there any stores? Because this is like a residential area, right? They've given us.
Yeah, where you're currently staying is residential.
Okay. Is there like a merchant district?
Yes, there's you walk through it on the way in. There is a large kind of marketplace. By the sounds of it, it's still pretty active. despite it starting to get quite late at night.
Yeah. Ymir's just gonna do the Ymir's gonna go over there.
Okay.
And I'm specifically looking for either like a weaponsmith of some sort. Or weapon armor
It's
smith.
not hard to find. As you make your way into the kind of the market district, you're immediately met with sort of it's a lot of smells and sound for you specifically, which is not something you're particularly used to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it's not unpleasant. It's mostly just kind of a lot. And with a bit of navigation, with some help from Sinza, you're able to find sort of a large patterned stall that's got sort of blue silk kind of awnings and whatnot, some bunting over the front, and they are selling a variety of weapons.
Okay. Ymir's gonna be looking around for. She sort of looks over at her widow weapon that she made, a very nice weapon. And she's gonna be looking for a halberd or a glaive.
Okay.
Like something magical, perhaps.
Okie dokie.
And I also want to clarify for Lav's sake, even though Sinza's absolutely helping, Ymir is acting so fucking sus. You know how when someone's trying to be sneaky and they're always just she's not doing a very good job.
At all.
She's trying to blend in. She's not doing a good job.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do.
There's an Amogus.
Close that.
Amogus.
Amogus.
The Among Us.
I just screenshotted it as well.
Mhm.
But you guys would be
I'm terrified.
Oh, that just closed all the Foundry. Sorry about that. Give me a second.
Oh, it's okay. We're all waking
I
up.
made a mistake. Yeah, whilst I'm fixing that, talk amongst yourselves.
Into the carpet, so
In the carpet.
yeah.
So wait, so little Ymir is gonna try and get a halberd. Little 4'2" nothing Ymir.
Miss Tanky, man. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, she's gonna be walking with a limp, carrying it on her back.
I may not be able to wield a halberd, but I know how to fuck your bitch.
Trips. Have bitches. Yeah. Although Ymir with a glaive is fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It is my boopy stick. It is my walking stick.
Is
This is
lavender
something I
gonna
wanted to take care of for a while.
valid?
Because I've been using the +2 and then that's great. I just need range and I've got a build that I'm working on. Just in case. Because all of us are pretty heavy hitters. And I'm scared that Tobes is going to start targeting me now. So I'm going to be like...
Lavender. Are you gonna break the lavender curse and buy a weapon?
I'm just here for moral support currently. Since he's not really
Excuse me.
browsing,
Excuse
just
me,
here for moral
shopkeep.
support.
I would like to arm my friend here, my bodyguard,
The goat, if you will.
the goat. Greatest of all time, by the way.
Exactly.
The best around.
So you're looking. You said you're looking for a glaive or something similar.
A glaive or a halberd. Specific, I'm looking for a weapon that will give me reach.
Okay.
For a hypothetical sentinel, not for any particular reason.
A hypothetical sentinel. I see. Okay. So you are offered a couple of different options. There is a +1 lance.
This is a nice lance. Cool.
TOS, Jade. TOS.
Oh, sorry. Oh, lance. Oh, that's good.
Okay. Yep. Which is a sort of embroidered. It's got an embroidered handle that has been like rope wound around it. Very pretty. Not that you could see it, but it's a nice kind of hand feel, you know. You are shown a +1 spear as well.
Spears are good.
Where is? I can't find the fucking document for it, but it is in here. It is in here. You're also shown like it's a glaive, but the blade of it is serrated.
Ooh.
So is it like it's a serrated glaive?
Like it has a barb on it?
Is it like
yeah, it's almost like a barbed weapon.
Yum.
That if you hit somebody with that, it's probably going to be easier to do a critical.
Like a fish.
Like a fish.
Okay. So I have the lance, which is like a regular lance with some really nice decorum on there, which I appreciate. A +1 spear and a serrated glaive.
Yes.
How much is a serrated glaive?
The serrated glaive is 20 gold.
What's the catch?
That shit's cursed.
Can I make an arcana? Can I?
What's the catch?
You can make an arcana, yeah.
Prices, just good prices.
Cursed.
Just gonna pick it up and suddenly it looks. Suddenly I just hear, "Arno," and I'm like, "No!"
You can't escape it.
Let me see. I do have.
You have touched
So
the
it just.
beacon.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Also, while I wait for my foundry to load, I'm gonna go over to Sinza and be like, Sinza, does this glaive look weird to you? Does it look weird? It's awfully cheap, and I'm a cheap bitch, but also I kind of don't want to have like the billowing thing again.
Can I make an arcana or a vibe check on the blade?
Make an insight check on it.
An insight check.
Insight check.
Glaive of shitting. Yes, that's what it does.
Bro.
Uncontrollable diarrhea when you pick up the glaive.
It forces you to eat chili peppers.
Fuck you, dog. That's still fresh. Just like my butt.
Why are we talking about this?
Why not?
All right.
Capability was mentioned.
Insight. Oh, damn. 18.
18.
Oh.
So you're looking at it, Sinza, and I mean it's a bloody good price for what it is. But it's also just a mundane weapon. It is not magical in any way. It probably doesn't do too much kind of damage to the sort of things that you'd be fighting unless you roll very well.
I mean, it looks just like a weapon to me. Are you looking for something magical? Maybe you can add something to it if you want it?
Tobes. So it's just do I have to roll something to figure it out? Or is it just like it's just...
You can ask the shopkeep. You're just kind of looking at his gear.
I'm just going to look at the shopkeep and be like, excuse me, good shopkeep. This weapon, it is awfully cheap. Is it a normal weapon? Oh, wait. Let me be more in character.
The fact you're turned away from your mic makes you so quiet.
Shopkeep.
Oh god, there we go.
Is this a normal weapon, or is it one of those weapons? Is it one of those weapons? Is it a weapon?
I mean, all weapons are...
Okay,
all weapons are weapons. That's kind of what weapons are for.
Okay, but does this weapon spice?
What? Like, the shopkeepers looking at you like...
Is the weapon just a normal weapon, or is there something wrong with it?
Enchanted?
Not that there's anything wrong with selling, weapons that have something wrong with them. I just have bad experiences. Like, there was a story of a 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘵-𝘧𝘢, and the last thing I want to do is bring that here.
Are you questioning the integrity of my craft?
No, not at all. I am actually really interested in making weapons of my own. I just want to know if it's like a normal mundane weapon. You see, I am a connoisseur of fine crafts.
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Fuck. God.
Is the weapon,
Like, I know this is like probably a normal weapon.
I think
But I
Toby
have
has
to give
said
Chubb-
it's a normal weapon. Like,
I gotta make sure, because the way it's going is like, it might do a little bit more damage. I'm like, okay.
then roll high, bitch.
You know what?
It might do a little bit more damage.
Let me wordplay my ass. You do this to me. That is going to be a 14.
A 14. He's just kind of looking at you with this. He's got a frown on his face. He's just kind of half leaning over the table at you. Yes, it's a normal weapon. If you want enchanted weapons, I can get those commissioned for you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm not from here.
I can
I would
tell.
very much. Yeah, I know, Sinza, you're standing out too much. Yes. I would like to get an enchanted weapon, please. Like, I'm thinking she's gonna like pull out like a piece of paper. I'm sure she has some on her. I'm thinking of a halberd. She tries to draw it, and
It's just
I want
squiggles.
wiggles.
Ymir,
And then, yes,
do you want to explain it and I'll try and draw it out for you?
yes, thank you very much.
Okay. Sinza picks up the paper and sketches it out.
Okay.
Out of character, I just want a really good halberd, but for the sake of Ymir, I want a halberd that is efficient, nice, pretty, deadly, long.
Albert. He's like looking at the drawing once you've passed it over to him. And again, there's a kind of frown on his face, but rather than sort of like questioning, it seems like he's just deep in thought at this point.
She'll do one more. I want something that could match this, as she's going to pull out her mace. The one that she made.
He's gonna look at it and then kind of ask if you would be okay with him taking a closer look.
Of course. She'll hand it over.
And he kind of rolls it over, and it's got this kind of pink coloration to it, because of the nature of the material you use to make it. And he kind of takes some time taking a look at it, and then passes it back to you. In terms of material, I might not be able to make it out of whatever that's made of. Wait here for a minute. And he heads back, sort of round the back of a section of his stall. he comes back with this halberd that is not obscenely long. It's big for you, but it's not as tall as Sinza. You know, it's a good size for someone of your height. It looks like it was made specifically for dwarves. As he kind of passes it over the desk to you, it's got a nice weight to it. It seems a little top heavy, so the swing is a little harder. And he explains to you it's enchanted. It's an enchanted weapon with the ability to cause great wounds that fester if not taken care of.
That feels awfully familiar to myself. How much is a weapon like this?
1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 fucking gold. Wow, 1,000 gold pieces. Let me check. Oh shit. So is it just like it's a weapon that just hits harder? Or is it like am I allowed to know what
It
type?
is a halberd +1, but it has the wounding effect on it. So when you hit a creature with that weapon, it will cause a wound that does an extra 1d4 necrotic damage every time you wound it. So with each wound, it will take an extra d4 of necrotic, and it can roll a con save to fix the wounds on itself instead.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm thinking because 1,000. I don't have 1,000 gold. Surprise! I'll get there eventually. So I'm looking at this is my first time looking at my character sheet. Why 55 is what the equivalent of what 550?
550. Yeah, 550 gold.
Okay.
You don't quite have enough for it.
Sort of give a nod. Then it's a very good weapon, and I suppose that I will come back for it when I have enough coin. But thank you very much.
He says he'll put it aside for you if you are still interested in it.
Yeah. So if she's interested, she'll just need to get the money for it.
Okay. He puts it aside for you.
All right. Okay. She'll look over to you, Sinza. I think I'm done here.
Shall we head back? Have something to eat?
I wonder if they have curry here.
We can grab something on the way back
Probably.
if you want. Bring it for the group.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, we'll do that. Since it's gonna find some food on the way, bring it back to the group.
You don't have Kaiden's fantastic sense of smell. Instead, you have Sinza's fantastic sense of smell. And Sinza is slowly kind of making her way through a few of the food stalls. You see the place where Kaiden got some of that like hefty kind of stew last time you traveled through. And there's like almost like a place selling like homemade pitta, like pitta bread, flatbreads, stuff like that. You see someone who's selling almost like it's kind of like a curry. It's more like a spiced glazed meat that's like skewered, and they have that available as well. You don't know what kind of meat it is. There's no sign in your language that you'd be able to read that tells you what it is. And the person stood behind the stall is smaller than the average dwarf, to the point where you think that maybe they're not a dwarf. And their beard is very weirdly placed on their face. Since with your passive perception, you can see there's like almost like elastic.
Deception!
Suspicious people.
Kobolds in a trench coat.
They've got very big ears and a very large nose for a dwarf.
Okay. I honestly think Sinza will just collect a few different things from around, like a couple of the meat skewers and a couple of bowls of curry. So they have this kind of smorgasbord of tastes of the city to bring back. So yeah, she kind of
Okay.
collects a few things. How much will that run me, do you think, Tobias?
You'd be looking at a total, I'd say, of maybe 2.5 gold.
Yeah, that's
For,
fine. I'm more than happy to
everything.
pay that.
And you guys make your way back. It's a nice kind of quiet bimble. Now you're beginning to head back because it's starting to get late at night.
Okay.
As you re-enter, that druid is still sat outside under the tree.
Sinza,
Yes, Ymir.
maybe we should offer the druid some food.
Yeah, we can offer him some food.
What do we call it when we give someone something?
Kindness?
Bribe. Yes,
No.
kindness.
Sinza will take two of the skewers that she has, and she'll hand them to Ymir. Do you want to give them to them? Just say, for your patronage, or thank you for having us here. Just
It's a lot of words.
I can just say thank you for having us.
No. I got this.
Okay. Oh god. Yep.
I go over.
Okay. He's sat cross-legged under the tree with his eyes closed. He seems like he's meditating.
Oh shit, he's meditating. Do I see anything with my Azimuth eyes?
Around him specifically, no.
Okay. Like a kid, I'm just gonna look back at Sinza. Just gonna go over. Excuse me.
One eye kind of opens and he looks at you.
I would like to give you a snack because you seem really cool. And also thank you for letting us stay here.
Outsiders are weird. And he kind of offers a hand to you. As if put it in my hand. Just put it in my hand and leave.
Yeah, she'll hand it to him.
He kind of nods as in thanks, doesn't say anything, closes his eyes again. The skewers kind of sit in his lap for about 5 seconds before the meditation breaks again. He just, with his eyes closed.
Yeah, Ymir's gonna look like the most excited kid ever. Just oh my fucking god, it's real! And I'm just gonna hobble over to Sinza again.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the thing where he's closing his eyes, but he's not actually sleeping.
I think it's called meditation.
Yeah, sure. Medicine. Yeah.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Okay, let's go inside.
Okay.
Okay, you guys make your way in. Lyre, you've been having a lovely soak.
Yeah.
And Kaiden, are you still just on the floor?
He's face down in the carpet still, yeah.
Is he breathing?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Should I roll?
Should I roll to check if Kaiden's
Roll.
breathing?
Roll if he's
Check the
breathing.
pulse.
Jesus Christ.
I think he's okay. He's feeling a bit off, so he's laying down on the carpet.
When you guys walk in the door, Lyre will is there robes in these rooms? Toby, can I be bougie?
Yeah, there's some almost hotel robes and stuff for you to wear. They're a bit short on you because they're meant for dwarves.
Yeah, it's fine. As you guys walk in, Lyre's walking out of his room, sort of tying up his robe. Ah, hello, welcome back. How was your walk?
Yeah, it was good.
That's good.
We brought
Plaster all over her face. She didn't eat all of it. She has like some of it. Like, what are we? Jesus Christ!
For the audience, Toby just wrote in the side chat, "Scaly cock." So
The One Piece, it is real.
we bought some food back. We thought you guys might be hungry, so just maybe we can just sit around and have some food.
yeah, absolutely. I'm just put some proper clothes on, and I'll be back. Dimpled off.
Sinza lays the food out on the table and finds some plates and kind of sets the table really nicely with like a jug of water, and takes a seat.
You've noticed that Kaiden is nowhere to be found, Sinza.
Oh, Jesus.
She will go to. I think she's gonna go find Kaiden. If the smell of food hasn't hit him yet, she's concerned. So she wanders over and just kind of knocks on the door. Kaiden,
Yeah, just the muffled.
Kaiden, I bought food.
Oh, what food?
You know that bowl thing that you had, and some skewers and bread.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got that.
you just, there's like that hesitation of silence, and then you hear a bit of shuffling and just a bum, 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 bum towards the door.
She just opens the door and moves out of the way.
Yeah, he's up and about again.
Okay. So the four of you take a seat at the table. And you're kind of settling yourselves to eat something. Is there anything you guys are doing while you're eating, or just kind of spending your evening relaxing a little bit?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Genka say she would be around tonight? Sorry, he would be around tonight.
They said that they would come around at some point. They did not give you a time.
Okay. Then no, Lyre is just eating away at the moment, just kind of enjoying
Lunch.
just a fucking quiet night. He's
For
enjoying it.
once.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're not sitting around a campfire looking for fucking gnolls, undead gnolls, to come and fuck our day up. We're just enjoying
Like
it.
elemental baths.
That as well. Oh my god.
Kaiden probably has like 5 cinnamon rolls in his mouth, but that's actually there on the map. I see cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
I'm like,
yo. I would demolish
You're
a
just
cinnamon roll
shoveling
right now.
the cinnamon
Is it-
rolls into your face.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're not chewing them, you're just shoving them into your mouth.
Yeah,
Chubby
like
bunny.
he looks like a hamster at the moment.
Sinza, can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
You're fucked. If you turn
What did I say
in
to
the
you
middle of
before
this
the session?
fucking
I said
city.
I want a quiet session.
If you turn in the middle of
Oh,
this
it's
fucking
good
city,
though.
I'm putting you in the ground. I swear to God.
16. Oh no.
Okay. There is a very, very quiet voice in the back of your mind that is echoing the concept of a hunt.
Oh, for fuck.
You have spoken about going rabbit hunting, you have spoken about a hunt, and some part of you is now invested in that concept.
It's Wabbit season.
We need to get a cat toy.
Get one of those those ones that like run around on the floor just for
Yeah.
Sinza. Sinza's just been quietly eating. And as she's like pulling her fork up to her mouth, she freezes for a moment, and there's a kind of glassiness that fills her eyes. And she looks over to Kaiden and Lyre. There was a wanted poster or a mention of looking or hunting for something?
Yeah? Kaiden.
Kaiden has it.
He's still got cinnamon rolls in his mouth. He just passes it over, it's crumbs on it.
Yeah, it's a 5,000 gold reward for the rabbit, but I saw 4 of them, at least. I don't know if they were all rabbits, but there were 4 in a group. So,
On the wanted poster, there is 4 images. There are 2 elves, 1 human, and a rabbit Elenian.
never mind.
Hmm.
Is it 5,000
was-
total or 5,000 each, Toby? Out of curiosity.
5,000 total.
Ugh.
Because you don't know if that's each, because it's not aimed at groups of people. It's aimed
Hmm.
at someone who turns them in. You also notice at the bottom of the page it says dead or alive.
Wanted, wanted.
Dead or alive. Sinza, I think, just kind of thumbs over the paper, familiarizes herself with the small images on the page. So, is this something that you both wanted to look for? Something we want to invest some time into? I mean, the money's good, so.
I mean, yeah, Kaiden's very interested in suspicious people at the moment.
Mhm.
And we were asked by Thran if we see anything suspicious or out of place to report it, just in case.
Yeah.
But I saw them down just the street outside, not far.
Are you
But
sure it was them?
it was at least the rabbit. I don't know if it was
Okay.
them specifically, but I also personally, selfishly, kind of want to focus on my siphon first, and then I'm more than happy to help out. That's one of the main reasons I'm here.
Who did you need to speak about the siphon?
Genka.
Genka. Okay.
So I'm sort of just gonna be here until they
Mhm.
rock up. So
Well, why don't Kaiden and I do some intel, ask around about these bandits, and you can go talk about your siphon if you want, and then we can all come back together at some point.
yeah, well, like I'm gonna be here. Genka said they will be coming here at some point. So, but I might go to the library as well. But I don't have much on.
Okay, so whilst you guys are kind of partially discussing this and eating dinner, what's everyone's passive perceptions here? No,
11.
Sinza's got like a 14. I think Jade's got a pretty high one as well.
I'm gonna
My-
check what Jade's is.
Mine is 11. Jade's is. I'll get it up for you here. Jade's sitting at a crisp 15,
15.
and Kaiden is also at 14.
Okay, so everyone other than Lyre can hear footsteps coming down the hallway.
Sinza's ears just perk up, and she looks towards the door.
So there is. It sounds like sort of boots mostly, as someone is making their way down the hallway towards your room. And then there is a brisk kind of knock on the door.
Who is it?
Through the door, 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘥.
That's Genko, right?
Yes.
Yep.
You guys see this? Lyre, like an excited kid, almost sprints out of the fucking, like he shuffles real quick, like, and gets to the door and like pauses for a second, and then opens it. Hello, welcome.
They are startlingly tall now that they're stood upright. Like, when they were sat in the chair, they were tall comparatively to the rest of the dwarves on the council. Genka is, like, nearing 7 feet.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Did I interrupt something?
No, we're just having some dinner if you would like to join.
I don't eat like you do, but I appreciate it.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't worry about it. And like he, as you kind of offer for them to come in. They will kind of walk in and nod to everyone. I assume your accommodation is to your liking?
It's the nicest place I've ever stayed in my life, so yes.
I'm glad. It does take some getting used to.
The look from Kaiden has just been like, you've been to my fucking grove.
Genka looks at Kaiden, who's got like 4 cinnamon buns, a half shoved into his gob.
You offer him one.
I'm good, thank you.
Just slowly shoves it into the mouth.
Oh, it's like Chubby Bunny. You're just
Yeah.
shoving as many as you
Chubby
can
Bunny.
in there. Kaiden's just shoveling fucking food into his gob.
Was Lost Center the only one where Kaiden noticed his fangs?
You were the only person who noticed them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he kind of sits down. Again, startlingly tall. It's odd to see a drow this tall, because drows are usually pretty tall, but not this tall, not like Kaiden levels of tall. And they place their kind of clawed hands on the table. Right, so I guess we're here to discuss the ring and other
Yes.
things.
Yes.
You'll have to remind me, it's been a busy day.
Well, you were rather angry when we mentioned it earlier, but
Is Ymir still wearing her armor?
Yeah, she's not taking it off.
As you say you were rather angry, Genka's eyes flit to Ymir very briefly and then back to you.
But as we know, there is a mole within your city that is feeding blueprints or ideas to the White Wolf about Heliodor's creations. And we can go and try and learn more.
There is a likelihood. There are 2 possibilities here. Depending on how long the White Wolf has had these documents, these blueprints for, depends on whether or not this mole is still alive.
Okay.
If they were, 100-something years ago, there is a likelihood they're probably not kicking anymore. So that kind of takes care of that problem. But there is also, if it's within the last decade, 2 decades, then there is still a chance. It's something we will investigate when we find out a bit more information about how long he's had these documents for.
Right. Okay. How well do you know the White Wolf?
Unfortunately, well.
How will he take to us? I am curious.
He didn't take to me very well, I'll tell you that. He's a fickle old man who's very stuck in his ways. I don't know how he will take to you, as he kind of looks amongst the party. Not saying that I don't think that you're good people by any means. I know.
Sorry, that's Icarus.
I'm not used to cats. Sorry. I think you should. There are a few things about the ring that you should know before we even consider setting foot there. For one, The Pack. Have you heard of them?
Yes.
I've worked quite closely with them before. More so their main operative, the person who kind of tells them what to do, because they don't really have much of a will of their own.
Who
They're
is that?
sort of like... he's... he kind of pulls a face. He's like... He seems like he was about to say a name, and then retracts it. I believe he just goes by Omicron.
Omicron.
Is that so?
Can I make an insight check?
You can indeed.
Trash. 5.
I mean, it's a weird name. It's not like
Mhm.
anything you've ever heard of. Omicron is, or I presume, human. So it might not be Omicron at this point. He might have died. Oh, what a shame. Either way, when I was working with the Pack previously, you find that they are interesting soldiers. Very, very well trained. Usually bearing plate armor and weapons, but most of the time they don't need to use them because they're all fucking werewolves.
Sorry, you mentioned it's like they don't have a will of their own. What do
They
you
don't
mean?
really seem to have much of a personality, you know. When you talk to them, they don't talk. They communicate telepathically with each other.
Like a
Okay.
hive mind?
Kind of, yeah.
They must be really
So if
efficient.
one guard knows you've done something wrong, all of them do.
Right. Okay.
So don't do anything wrong around them, or they will hunt you.
Understood.
I don't imagine any of us doing anything wrong.
Lyre's gonna shoot a look to Ymir. Just kind of confused and almost agitated.
Ymir drinking tea.
Okay. What else do we need to know about the ring?
I assume you're traveling to the Fortuna, which is kind of the big study college, kind of magic college, that is not too far from the ethereal warp that we'll be using to travel there. It's maybe a couple of days' travel at most. If the wolf knows we are coming, he will send an escort. That's probably for the best if we travel with an escort, because you do not want to be outside of the cities on the ring. It is not a safe place.
So the wolf knows we will be coming?
We'll probably right ahead. If he knows we are sending missives from the city of Violet Gold, he will likely try and accommodate us as best he can.
Okay.
As much as that is, you know.
Let me ask this just to sort of sate the worry of, I assume, a few of us here. If he learns that you are accompanying 4 strangers, will he do extensive research on us?
Potentially.
He seems like a crafty old man who wants to know everything about everyone.
You've hit the nail right on the head. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any red flags that he looks for in people?
In people...
Or people coming to the ring? Something he exiles or makes sure is taken care of or hidden under the rug? I don't know the terminology. I just know this man is bad, but he's powerful.
I don't want to be rude, and he turns to Kaiden. But you cannot go to the ring dressed like that.
What do you mean? Just like what?
He kind of looks back to Lyre.
We're gonna have to put you in a shirt and some proper pants
These up.
The worst day,
and some
worst day of my life.
and some shoes.
I'm not wearing shoes.
You have to wear shoes.
I can't wear shoes.
You can.
I think
Well, I have
something
hooves.
you'll
I can't wear
Hooves.
you'll
shoes.
adjust. I think you can wear shoes. We will get something made for you. It's more so that it is very, very cold on the ring. Nothing like you experience on Sif. Think about the top of the summit here, and that is everywhere.
Okay.
You're going to need to stay warm.
Okay.
You'll get used very quickly to the fact you'll see the same face a lot. Because there's lots of the same person walking around, especially in the Fortuna. Clones, that's a thing that Sylph likes to do.
Clones of what? Of who?
Himself.
Huh.
But they're much younger than him, and they go by a different name.
Okay.
You'll
Right.
you'll see a lot of them. It's a little weird. He uses them like servants.
Okay.
Just so you don't get too startled when you see 4 of the same person standing in front of you.
Understood. Well, is there anything else we need to know? Is there anything you need to know from us?
From you. He looks at Ymir. So you were trained on the ring.
And
You have experience you haven't told any of your companions about anything to do with it?
I went there to learn things. Nothing more. Nothing less.
In order to learn things, you need some powerful people to get you into the right position.
You've done your research.
I've had to.
Then you know my family.
I do. Not personally, but I do know them.
Then you know exactly how I got there then.
They're watching you quite closely, Ymir. And there is
Ymir
a
makes
kind
his
of
gaze.
frown on their face. And your armor. Would you like to tell me about it?
It's protected me for a very long time. Still does.
I mean, it was made by the best. I'm not surprised.
The best. That's all there is to it.
Okay. If you feel you're ready to tell me the truth, then I'm sure we can talk about it at a different time. But for now, I will take that information as it is. Just Ymir sipping across the table. It's going to take a little bit of time for us to get tickets for us to travel. The ruins of the World Warp is mostly Syndicate territory now, which is the governmental system that the White Wolf runs. He's begun to bleed his influence onto Sif, which not many people are particularly thrilled about, but what can you do? It will cost an arm and a leg for us to get us there and back.
Do you have an estimation on how long a ticket might take? I'm talking a few weeks or a month, or...
If we expedite the process a bit, we may be able to get it done in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Maybe shorter.
Sinza, how far was our business to the south?
Sorry, I'm just gonna have a look at the map. Because it was right off the World Warp, right? Briasai.
Briasai is next to the World Warp.
That's
Yeah.
north. I was talking south towards
That's north.
the...
South is
towards-
towards the Whisperfields.
Far. That's way further.
Where south are you traveling? We have a teleportation circle in the city. If that helps.
That's what I was going to ask. If I could get access to that teleportation circle, I'm almost at the level of being able to utilize them. If we could travel south for a while, and when you guys have our tickets, I could bring us back.
I can write to you, and let you know when the tickets are available. We're not keeping you prisoner here. If you do not want to stay here, I completely understand.
Sinza, Kaiden, Ymir, thoughts?
I will go. Where do you go?
I mean, if that's something we wanted to do while we're waiting, I'm happy to do that.
I don't mind.
Well, I think we spend our time in the city upgrading our equipment and utilizing what things we can while we're here. But if we have a few weeks or a month, or if they don't expedite it to make things a bit less chaotic, we could travel.
Having a conversation, just the four of us, is what I think would be good.
Okay.
For activities getting done in that time period.
Understood.
Mr. Lyre, was it?
Yes.
You're an inventor?
Aspiring. Not of
Okay.
not of the new magic.
That makes no difference to me. You wanted to speak with me in regards to something you were making.
Yes, something I wanted to make. And I wouldn't be able to do it without 𝘞𝘪𝘪, so I have told people at this table about this idea, and it has made some of them uncomfortable and others curious and supportive. I would like to hear what you think, and if you think it is not viable or safe or is downright evil, I will not make it.
As you mentioned 𝘞𝘪𝘪, you watch as Genka's features soften just a little. And they kind of lean over the table a little bit. Well, I'm willing to listen to a proposition.
Okay, now?
Yeah, if you would like to, if you're comfortable doing so in front of your friends.
Yeah, you three have heard this before, so you don't have to be here if you would not like to. But, okay, give me a moment. Lyre stands up and retreats into his room. It's gone for about 3-4 minutes. Jade?
It's at this time that Ymir is going to go back to her room as you go to your room.
Okay.
Can I quickly just go off the Lyre before he comes back?
Yeah. He's in his room, like, pulling drawers out and reaching for
Lyre,
papers.
Lyre, is this about the vampire fang thing you have?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah. Why?
What have you? He has. I think he's a vampire, and I don't know how that's going to go down with him.
Okay. That's news.
Just, I wasn't sure of the council, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, I've gained their interest now, and it is just a prototype, and I'm not going to lie to them. So.
Oh yeah, I just I thought might be worth mentioning.
Yeah, that's understandable. If he rips my throat out, he rips my throat out.
Okay.
This is something I need to do, Kaiden.
Okay. That's yeah.
Okay. It'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay. And Kaiden will back off out to the table.
Lyre's behind him, holding a bunch.
Nervously.
Lyre's behind him, bring out like a bunch of stuff, and he starts laying things out and showing diagrams he's drawn and like runic patterns of necromancy, and you see him circling the cure wounds spell limericks and notes a lot, and a spell called Vampiric Touch which siphons life out of people. He's got a lot of things written down and a lot of diagrams drawn and a lot of sigils trying to combine them. And he lays it all out, and he just sort of sits and looks, and then he looks up at Genka. I mentioned it briefly when I was in that council room, but I was a no mage. I was born without magic. And then I went on a journey, and thanks to your husband, I reached out to the weave, and it reached back. On that journey, I was plagued with anger and spite and revenge of sorts. Have you heard of the city of 𝘞𝘏𝘭𝘮?
They are quiet for a few moments. Roll me an insight check.
Insight, all +4, that's 15.
There is an instant recognition. You watch their face kind of, like, the eyebrows raise ever so slightly. Yes, I've heard of it.
Right. I was raised in 𝘞𝘏𝘏𝘮 with the promise that one of us would ascend to godhood and take Asus's place and right all his wrongs until the day we are surpassed, and so on and so forth. I learned on this journey that Asus chose to ignore me.
Oof. They kind of pull a face, like, damn, okay.
Yeah, that was... it was a bit more than oof, but yep.
It's not an oof moment. Come on, Genka.
But through that anger and spite, I had the idea to create an item that could give me more magic. A siphon, if you will. And it wasn't until I met this crew and had a bit of a reality check, and he looks over towards Sinza, that I learned I was doing it for the wrong reasons. I won't lie to you, my end goal is to ascend. Maybe not to the level of a 7, But I want to become a god. And I know I don't possess the magic for it right now. So I made this. And he sort of shoves everything towards Genko. The
Give me a
prototype...
moment to give this a read.
Okay. He's just going to talk while he's reading.
Yeah.
The prototype and the hypothesis is if I can get something that naturally draws energy out, I can utilize it. And in Sahonos, we came across vampires. So I took a tooth. And I have been basing it around that.
As you mention that, you watch as Genka's like flicking of the paper slows, and they just look at you.
It was recently brought to my attention that you are in fact a vampire.
I thought it was obvious, but apparently not. Yes.
Right.
It's Can I see the tooth?
Yes. Lyre will pull it out. It's in a little tube.
They take a look at it. They give it a little shake. There's a slight crack of a smile. As they're looking it over. I knew the guy.
He was a thrall, I believe.
He was a raid master.
Oh.
Fucker needed to be put down. His name was Ithkar. He was not a good person.
But, okay. That's good to know. I guess.
You can tell by the shape of the teeth. He passes it back.
Right, well that was actually... sorry, side tangent. That was a thought. Because what I want to do... That's what I need to do. So what I want to do with this siphon is... I want to be able to draw all magical essence out of someone and give it to myself. I don't want to touch their soul. I don't want to touch their life expectancy. I don't want their blood. I want their magic. Of people, selfishly, I deem not worthy of it. The only one that has really come across my mind currently is what we believe is a lich back in Sahonos.
Their ears flick as they kind of look in your direction again. And you want to siphon it directly into you?
Into the tooth, so it's like a storage.
That is not going to be able to take much.
But
it will take some.
I had that thought, and if in the future, if we return to Sahonos and we learned that maybe one of the covens was working with the lich, and we took down the leader, and I took maybe like you guys who's at the table see Lyre is genuinely nervous, like talking about this project that he has. If I took an elder's tooth.
You'd be looking at Gito, who runs the convent, if you're looking at Sahonos.
If I took Gito's tooth.
I mean, that would do it.
That would, yeah.
That would be enough. You wanted to strip someone of all of their magic, that would be strong enough to hold it.
Right. But I want to be able to give it to me, too, in the future. I want to store a mass amount of magic to the point where I can utilize it to ascend. Or maybe help. Because along this journey, getting the reality check and just learning, seeing people with magic, some are plagued by it. Cursed. Maybe wild magic is too powerful for them. What if I could take that from them and relieve them of it? Or maybe give magic to someone desperate for it. Maybe it could cure them, heal them, give them purpose.
I say this with the utmost respect for your craft and the things that you're trying to do. What gives you the right to choose? I'm interested to know your reasoning. I understand that it comes from somewhere personal, of course. And magic is not hugely common. Not everyone is gifted with it. I understand this. However, what right do you have to take it away from someone? Especially if that person is unwilling. My concern here. Have you ever heard of magitoxicosis, Mr. Lyre?
I cannot say I have, no.
It is when a body of somebody who has not experienced that connection to the weave cannot handle it, and it poisons them. It is an overflow of magic, too much of it in the bloodstream, and it kills them. It takes some time, but it kills them. And there is no cure for magitoxicosis. It just kills them. If you are to take magic, let's say from standard spellcaster, you're looking at some kind of evocation wizard or something. You take that magic away and you go, okay, I'm going to put it into myself. This is in theory. You put it into yourself, you give yourself far too much magic that your body can handle, you poison yourself, and then all of your work is wasted. We'll have to find a way to stabilize it and find your limits before pushing yourself to that, just in case. I'm not saying that you shouldn't attempt it. I'm saying that you need to think about the moral implication, and you need to think about your health and the health of the people you may be offering this to. There is risk involved in every experiment, of course.
Oh, I understand. To answer your question from earlier, why I think I deserve to choose, the answer is, I don't know. But the reason
That's a fair and honest answer, honestly.
But the reason I want to choose, not because I have to, not because I'm worthy to, the reason I want to choose is because I have seen magic wasted. I have seen magic used in awful ways. I used magic in awful ways. One of the first things I told Sinza when I met them was that magic is whatever it is. The only morals that come into it are when whoever's using it chooses to do something. I was strong. I was untouchable. And then my magic was taken from me. And I learned everything I did wrong. I saw how I abused its power. I saw how others took it for granted. I have been on both sides of that fence. Something not many people can say. I could be the balance.
Don't get me wrong, your theories are fascinating. Some of them are wrong, and they kind of point at the paper and go, this needs to be changed, so does this. That is okay. minor mistakes, but they may change your outcomes. I'm quite happy to go and review your notes with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a few things about vampirism you're going to need to know if you're going to utilize the Tooth of One.
The vampire tooth is the only thing I've come across in my travels that can siphon naturally. I don't know if we could develop something that could be better.
There is something that I think you would be interested in knowing about, then. That can be adjusted. I used to use them back when I was still in a clan, back in the day. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
In order for a clan to sustain itself, it would send its hunters out to go and collect food. But we'd use a device that was inscribed with runes in order to teleport blood back to the clan, so that they weren't having to carry it manually.
Okay.
They're very small. They're called Viton. It is a little, almost like a needle you inject into somebody and draw it out, and as it reaches its peak, it drains out into a vat back in the clan where they preserve it.
Right.
That can be redirected. Perhaps rather than targeting blood, we could target magic instead.
Respectfully, and just because I am a paranoid man, I would not want that magic to go anywhere but on my person.
You just change the runes. Again, it's going to take a bit of trial and error, but
Right.
we'll see what happens. Kaiden.
Does this ring any bells for Kaiden listening to this and being tortured and tested on by vampires?
Oh, yeah, roll me a history check.
Shit, you're about to go into a breakdown, aren't you?
Okay, it's a natural 17, but I think I've got a -2 on my history.
15's still pretty fucking good.
Let me yeah, it's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, no, you recognize as this is being described, you remember seeing it as almost like a small wooden and metal device. Looked almost like a thermometer, but a bit thicker, with a needle on the end of it, that had a glass kind of casing down the center that when it reached a certain point would empty on its own. So it would kind of you'd get stabbed with it would fill up, empty, fill up, empty, fill up as many times as it needed to until it was taken out. And it is not a comfortable process.
Can I repeat that, describe it to them? Does it look like that? Because I think I've seen that before.
Where did you see one? Have you been hanging out with my kin?
Not by choice. But he'll show some of the wounds that have been left over, that are scarred over, like little bits that have been marked, and on his back and side he's covered up.
Toby, can I check the back of Kaiden's neck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's still got tons of bite marks everywhere.
No, I'm not looking for bite marks. I'm looking for that stab thing. Show me the back of your neck.
Roll me a medicine check.
Because that Lyre did test. That's like the pinnacle point to draw. A what check? Sorry.
Medicine.
That is 12. Not too good.
You're not seeing anything that you can't determine the difference between a bite and what this point would look like.
Okay.
Because the shape is very similar.
Okay.
But Kaiden, Genka's looking at you curiously, but there's almost this forlorn almost expression on their face. I'm very sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah. Well, it's done now, so.
This is why I do not associate with my kin anymore. Not that I had much of a choice back in the day, but it was a long time ago now. For you, at least. For me, it feels like a bit of a blink of an eye. That is something we can look into. But you want to know about the vampire clan under 𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘮, I can give you information. I know about them.
Lyre will look over to Sinza.
Any information you have? They were working with one of the what is it called? One of the groups there when we last saw them. The Sanguine.
Sanguine. That's one of their gangs, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
The convent is run by Elder Gito, but the elder doesn't really do any of the management. They're just kind of a figurehead. They're powerful, sure, but their overseer is the person who does most of the work. Their overseer and their two left hand and right hand. They've got two people that they do the executing the management, and you're watching as Genk is beginning to shake.
Sinza lays a hand on the table. If we can talk about this another time, if you want. I'm not going to push you for answers on something that's making you uncomfortable.
No, it's I just haven't had to talk about this sort of stuff for a while. My overseer was murdered, so she wasn't good either. They never usually are. If they're in that position, they tend to be. They tend to be pretty ruthless in that position of power. Aurelia is the overseer. She is quiet. She is a nasty piece of work. I'm not surprised if she's pushing her borders up to the surface after having been in the Underdark as long as they have.
They were pushing into the Violet District, the last we knew.
I wouldn't be surprised if that city has been overtaken already. She's a political figure. She would have sent people out to go and do her dirty work, but she would have been the one doing the puppeteering of the people in charge.
Have we heard the name Aurelia before?
Yeah, I'm thinking, have we heard that before?
You've heard Aurelio. Aurelio was the little guy.
Thank you.
Who died.
Yeah. Ran the church. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you are told her name is Overseer Aurelia 𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘮.
Damn.
Fact.
So she is a very, very powerful figure in the convent. I would put it in the side chapel.
Can I, when I mentioned the activities that were going on in 𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘮, it looked like there was some kind of understanding or there was something familiar about what I was saying. Has something like this happened before?
Familiarity, do you mean in an upsurge of people trying to push their territories?
I mentioned the phrase, was it blood of my blood, children of bones, and it looked like you recognized it from somewhere.
Mine and mine forever, children of bones.
Mine. Yeah, thank you.
They are a follower of Atreus. That is not an entirely uncommon thing to hear from them. I've heard people of my disposition use terms like that before. I myself am a follower of Atreus, which is kind of built in for being a vampire, you know. I might not follow all of the tenets to a T, not anymore, but I still hold them in high regard. If this, you say it is a lich?
believe, from what we read and understanding, yes. We don't want to say yet. It could be, it could not be. I don't fully understand.
The signs point towards it. We have not seen any physical evidence of a lich.
Okay. Again, that's something we can take a look at. And as much as it pains me, maybe the White Wolf knows something. He's got eyes everywhere on Sif. I wouldn't be surprised.
Did you mention something? Someone had eyes in Sahonos? Someone that you knew?
Yes, Echo. They are a... how do I describe it? They're not a servant. They're an aspect of the merchant.
Okay. Well, sort of to recap on everything, if you can help me create my siphon after we have at least the blueprints or it created, maybe then that is when we will begin to head south. Or on our journeys, wherever we choose to go. And when you get access to the world warp for us to travel to the ring, by then, hopefully, I will have the power to teleport us back.
I can try and get us something drafted for your siphon, but it's going to take some time.
Right, well, we need to, we're actually going on a bit of a rabbit hunt. We need money badly to upgrade our utilities. So we found a wanted poster.
Oh, right. Yes, I'm sure the guard will be happy to have the hands on deck, honestly. I'll see if I can look into getting some equipment ready, and we can do a bit of work on putting together your siphon before you leave. I'll also look into getting you permission for the teleportation circle.
That would be amazing.
Where are you where are you traveling in the south? Sorry?
The Whisper Fields.
Again, there's that look of recognition. You know, we have somebody who could take you there.
Huh?
So, Heliodor, before he passed, instilled a group of people in a guild called the Scholars of Lawlight. And they are eyes for Heliodor, I suppose, and also for the Fae that resides in the Whisper Fields. They communicate, they go out into the world, find information, bring it back so that Heliodor can stay up to date, and that the Fae is being informed as to what is happening in the world because they cannot leave their domain.
Right.
They are stuck there. So we have a direct connection between.
Is that all Fae? Sorry to interrupt. Is that all Fae?
Yes.
Huh.
The only quote-unquote exception is the merchants. Their domain is an extra-dimensional space that they can manifest wherever they like. But they cannot leave that space. It has to be people coming to them.
Okay. Well, if we wanted to speak to these people, is there a way we can do so?
Yes, we can. I can get in touch with one of them. You can travel through the circle, and travel to the Whisper Fields from there with them, and then you can learn the circle on both ends and travel between the two when you are powerful enough, Mr. Lyre.
I feel like I'm getting closer.
Good. Well, it's good to have it noted down anyway. So I'll look into getting that sorted for you. And do a bit of research myself. So they kind of stand up. Well, I shall leave you to rest. I know it's just kind of the time that you would go to sleep. Not quite for me, but if you need anything, I'm sure I'll be available if you call or send somebody.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We do appreciate it.
And kind of bow their head to you, and make their way out as they leave, and you are left alone.
Lyre will just sort of start sliding. Did Genka take Lyre's notes out of curiosity?
It took a couple of them in order to get them kind of copied down, so they can make some progress on it for you while you're gone.
Lyre just starts gathering together all his stuff, and he's not really hiding it, but there's a big smile on his face. So how are we feeling?
Yeah, I mean, we got some valuable information, I think. So how are you feeling?
I'm excited. I won't lie.
Mm-hmm.
I am frustrated. I feel like I know a decent amount about you two. But I've noticed in situations Ymir is recluse or quiet. And then when she's questioned with a figure from her past or a figure of authority, she deflects. Even when she knows things that could potentially help us.
Did you maybe think the reason she's not talking is because it pains her? I understand your frustrations, Lyre. I do. I understand that whatever Ymir may know may be of great gain to us. But I think we should go about this with careful hands. I don't know why Ymir is here, and I wish I knew more things about Ymir. But someone who holds their cards very closely to their chest, that must mean something. There must be a pain there. It took me a very long time to speak to you and everyone here on the things that were pains to me.
I don't know. I guess I just expected a bit more trust with everything.
I think Ymir trusts you. I wouldn't say this. Ymir...
It doesn't feel like it, Sinza.
What do you mean?
I've tried to talk to her. I've let her know that I'm here. I've told her I'll help her with her goals. I'm trying to figure out a cure to warp. And she won't even tell me about her parents. She won't tell me about her hometown. We were there. And nothing. I understand pain. Trust me, I do. I don't know.
When we were in Karvik, Ymir became a shell of herself. And everyone deals with things differently. I think when Ymir is ready to speak on these things, she will. I care very deeply for Ymir. I just want to make sure that us going to the ring isn't going to bring up traumas if this isn't something she's ready to face.
I understand that, but at the same time, to counter that and to think logically and without favoring a friend. We've mentioned the White Wolf many times. Ymir hasn't attacked nor defended them. Do you know where she stands with the White Wolf?
Sinza falls quiet and she looks down to her talons that are kind of thrumming on the tabletop. I think when Ymir is ready to speak, she'll speak on it.
I've just lost a little faith, is all.
In Ymir or?
In Ymir. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll pick up his notes. Close his door. Go bed.
Kaiden and Sinza, you two are just sort of sat alone now.
As Lyre's door closes, Sinza just puts her face down on the table and this deep, sigh leaves her.
You doing okay?
He's trying, okay? He's
I know.
trying.
I
Bad at
love
this.
him. No. Sinza makes the same sounds that I just did, and she tilts her head up and she looks at you with these kind eyes. I'm just trying to keep everyone happy. I'm trying to keep everyone not at each other's throats, I guess you could say.
Oh, that
How
can
are
be
you doing?
kind of hard to do.
Yeah. How are you doing? Talk on the vampire stuff.
Better than I thought. I feel a bit out of it, but I'm doing better.
Yeah. You can always talk to me. You've been a bit distant this past couple weeks, so I just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I don't mean to be. I know I can talk about it. I just don't always have the words. I don't know what to say about it.
No. I'm always here.
Yeah.
Partners in crime.
Should we check on you, man?
Yeah, I think we should.
As you guys are going to do that, we're going to go take a break. So we'll be back in 15 minutes. See you in a little bit. So, Sinza and Kaiden, you're going to go check on Ymir. Door's there. It's closed currently.
Sinza just, I think, gently taps. Ymir?
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah.
Can I make an insight check?
Go for it.
7.
Yeah, fine. Also, the GIF is up, by the way. It's in EOS General.
Oh god. Since it kind of looks across at Kaiden.
I don't know. Open the door.
You do it.
Ymir?
What?
Are you sure you're okay? We just want to check on you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you lying?
Motherfucker. You just hear the sound of water splashing all over the place. And suddenly the door fucking opens. Ymir's fucking butt naked. It's just
Not a flinch from Sinza.
Yeah, Kaiden grew up in a druid grove. He's fine.
So they're both not flinching. You left pretty pretty quickly. So we just wanted to make sure there was some kind of heated glances between the both of you. So
It wasn't heated glances, because if it was a heated glance, that would mean there'd be some reason for me to be intimidated by him, which I'm not.
okay.
I'm okay.
I'll
Well,
take your word for it.
we're here if you need it. You know.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Ymir.
She's about to close her. She's like, yes.
I don't know what's going on. But if you tell me you're okay, I'm gonna take your word for it.
To be honest, I don't really see what the issue is. Have I not been useful?
What do you mean?
I've done everything I could to not fall behind, to pick up my own weight, to help you in whatever way that I can. Is that not enough?
That's not what I'm saying, Ymir. I'm saying I'm just trying to understand.
I am okay. I'm just not okay with all of this. How Genka looks at me, how people are just assuming things about someone without any basis, without any perspective.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just, at some point, people looked at all of you differently, and I fought for that. When Lyre was acting up and talking about basically the equivalent of world domination, I stood by his side. I did not question anything. I just think that not you, but the people here are saying terrible things about someone to further their own interests. Ymir thinks that people are saying bad things about people to further their own interests. And she was basically pulling back, like, everyone thought like people of this party were like evil or monsters or crazy. And she stood by. She didn't question anything.
Mhm.
And now she's sort of like, why is this any different?
Mhm.
And she's not like, she's trying to make it clarify that it's not you. She just hates being in here because, like, sort of putting her perspective, you guys were out on the road, no one judged you, but as soon as she walked in on here, there's like Edward Cullen looking ass being like, I don't like you, or I don't see, I'm looking at your armor. She's very defensive, but
Mhm.
she seemingly is like there for everyone else, at least with your 7.
Oh, you bastard! Ow! Sinza reaches out a hand for yours, and she doesn't take yours, but she offers it out to you. And she tries to find any level of eye line with you. Ymir, I stand with you. You've done so much for me. You've offered me more than a lot of people have. You don't look at me with judgment, and I praise that. I need you to know that I'm here with you. No matter what happens.
She does take your hand. I know. And that's what I'm afraid of.
Ymir, I'm a bloodthirsty monster. And still you stand by me.
And I know how to exploit people's or organizations' weaknesses and use it against them.
Sinza falls quiet as she's trying to find the words for some kind of comfort. But I think she just pulls you into a hug. If you'll have her.
Yeah, she'll take it. She'll be there. She smells like the coffee soap.
Yeah, Sinza just holds you tight. It's gonna be okay.
I know it's going to be okay.
Mm.
Don't worry about me. Try not to worry about me.
I'm not making any promises.
She'll sort of pull away eventually. If there's nothing else, she'll probably retire.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I'm cool, I did the same.
As the two of you head to your respective rooms to go and rest for the evening. All of you settle down for the night. As night rolls around and it gets darker and darker, not that, the weather's really changing down here considering you're in a rock. As you're resting, Sinza, roll me another whiz save.
Racky.
Do you want to roll it for me?
I can roll it for you if you'd like.
Here
Toby,
Jumping into Kaden's arms.
Toby, I locked my door, by the way, and put like 15
That's not gonna
things
stop
in
me.
front of it.
Yeah, that might.
Okay.
I pushed the
Same as
jacuzzi
all.
in front of it.
How many things?
The jacuzzi.
15?
Like 15 at least.
Okay.
There you go. You've barricaded the door. I've locked it for you.
Aiden's is probably unlocked. He just doesn't. He hasn't thought about it. He's gone straight to bed.
Okay.
I can't find it. Oh no. I want to roll it in. Oh, there we go. Wait.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
He's going to
Sinza.
become a game of Ludo now.
As you are laying down to sleep,
Get my spells ready.
there is, you get a good few hours of rest. All of you do. It's maybe about 3 a.m. when you snap awake in a cold sweat and you are pumped full of adrenaline. There is this sudden fight or flight response that is taking over your body from your fingertips to the top of your head down to your toes or to your hooves. And constantly, over and over and over, loud in your head is hunt, hunt, find the scent, hunt, feed, hungry.
Whose voice is it?
It's strange. It sounds like you.
Sinza kind of jolted awake. She kind of falls out of bed and she's like on all fours, just panting in this like primal sound. And there's just like drool starting to leave her fangs. And she's thinking of the hunt that she was offered. She's thinking of the rabbit. She's thinking of that. And she leans into this idea more and more and more until she just allows her to take her.
There's no draw of the lichen. Nothing pushes out of you. It is just this primal desire to hunt. But it feels as though you're being dragged, almost like a beast on a rope, being dragged towards the door, out into the night, into the city of 𝘏𝘪𝘵, in order to find your quarry and hunt. You must begin to move without really being aware of what's happening in your surroundings. Everyone up in the Lyre, because Lyre's got a shit massive perception, you can hear Sinza open her door, and you can hear her hooves in the kind of center of your living space before the front door opens. And the sounds grow quieter as she begins to move out into the night.
Dex, I don't have a lot of hit points.
I've only got 100.
The fucking why would you have 100, bitch?
I'll allow you to take a short rest because you haven't quite had your full rest at this point.
Oh, thank you, Kami-sama. Rest rolls like so. I just. I'm gonna open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door. Okay.
You can see the front door's just been left open.
Okay. Do I see if anyone else is awake? Can I just wait and just be like,
You can wait. Is anyone else getting up? I mean, Lyre didn't hear
Well-
it.
Anything have woken Kaiden up? I think it's too far away.
You would have heard Sinza's door open.
Okay.
I'd like to clarify to him, I'm going to put on my armor.
Okay, good idea.
Kaiden is probably naked. He sleeps naked, so we're just gonna open the door quickly. Just to see what's going on quickly.
Ymir.
Ymir, some days it's good that you're blind. You don't have to experience the full majesty of naked Kaiden.
Majesty.
What the heck is going on in Shibuya? Ymir's gonna look at the gentleman again and be like, Kaiden.
Yeah, what? It's how it happened.
I think Sinza went outside.
Oh. I mean, she might have had trouble sleeping.
Yeah, but she left the door open. That's so inconsiderate. That doesn't sound
Oh.
like Sinza.
Wait Wait a minute. He's gonna go put some of his cloth and pants on.
Yeah, put on armor, by the way. No, just
Put on his armor as
No.
well. You know, he's like half naked. Doesn't really wear armor. I mean, we can go check quickly, see if she's okay.
Okay. We have to be very stealthy and very good. Clank, clank, clatter, clank, clank.
Alright.
I'm joking now.
Are you waking up Lyre? Because Lyre doesn't seem to be making any sound from his room.
Okay.
On
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Lyre. I'm gonna open the door and trip on 15 different things and then die.
The door is currently locked shut. You can't open it.
Knock? I'm joking. No, that's so fucked up. If Lyre thinks it's like very soft, then he's gonna go back to sleep. But if he knows it's urgent, then well, it's really gentle.
Lyre, you are snapped awake by a thumping at your door.
Withered Vault at the door. No. Lyle said, "What?"
That Sinza is doing the Sinza went outside at a really late hour. Left the door unlocked.
Wasn't she the one that said we need friends? And now she's doing this.
Okay, yeah. So you know, we want to keep friends. So like,
Lyre opens the door and just starts walking.
wait, maybe we should approach this with a little bit more. Okay.
Lyre walks out the front door.
Yeah.
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is she? Oh no, the torches. Oh no.
Oh no.
Keep your head down.
She's right.
Where you going? Where you going? She's running away.
You're seeing Sinza moving very like in the dark of the city at this point. Or most of the city is dimly lit by this purple hue of the stones that are kind of sticking out. That is why the city is named the City of Violet Gold. As you're kind of watching as a silhouette with large horns is beginning to kind of almost stagger down the street away from you.
How far is she? Can I get...
Quite a distance at this point. You can see kind of her silhouette moving away into the dark. As you are following after her, it's going to take quite a bit of effort to catch up to her. She's moving at quite a pace.
Is she keeping like 50 feet ahead of us, basically?
I'd say probably closer to 100 feet ahead of you.
Close to 100?
Yeah.
Okay. Lyre's gonna clap his hands together and throw them out, and you're gonna see this wisp of energy shoot through the sky. I'm gonna cast a vortex warp on this bitch.
Oh, okay. Does she have to make a save on that?
Yeah, it's a con save.
Make a con save, Sinza.
What is so boned?
That's a fail.
Oh, we're so boned.
As Lyre releases his hands, he's gonna say, "Kaiden, arms out." And she's gonna appear in between Kaiden's arms.
Okay.
Ooh.
Try and grapple, I guess. Kaiden doesn't really know what's going on. He's half asleep.
Sinza, are you resisting the grapple?
How hazy am I right now? Am I
You
like...
have no
am I
idea what's
confused?
happening.
Okay. If something just grabs me, then yes.
Okay. Roll me contested athletics checks, please.
Oh wait, do you want me to do it in the... Let me do it.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 15 from Sinza.
That was third level as well, Toby, just so you can keep track.
Okay, and 21 from Kaiden. Okay, so Sinza, you are like bear hugged by Kaiden, who just kind of holds you in place. You're able to recognize your party members for the most part, but they are kind of shadowy, not quite there. You're not really with it right now. You're more focused on, I need to find that scent. I need to experience the hunt.
Kaiden, as you're holding Sinza, she's kind of panting, and she's like, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go, and I'm gonna go and find the.
Are you gonna change again, Sinza?
Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Sinza, just not answering, guys.
She passed out. What's happening?
Sinza's effectively babbling incoherently at you. Her pupils are so small and tight that they are almost like pinpricks in her eyes as she's looking around. She looks disheveled at best, and she is shaking, and like you can feel her muscles like tensing and untensing under your arms, Kaiden, as you're holding her.
Lyre, in a sleepy, grumpy rage, is gonna be like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?"
I think she wants to hunt something.
Is Sinza talking to me when I'm talking to her? Or?
Are you talking to Sinza?
Yes.
She doesn't answer you. She's continuing to say the same things over and over again, and these like babbled, like just primal. She's not all there. She recognizes you, and it's not the same kind of lichen-esque aspects that you've seen before. It's not. It's fueled by something else almost.
Lyre's gonna exhale and sort of look down, then look back. This was your idea to make friends here. If you fuck this up, it's on you. You two can figure this out. I'm going to bed. I got her here. Lyre's going back to the house. I'm not being involved in this shit. Not again. I'm done.
Okay.
Am I supposed to just grapple this whole time? Lyre.
Figure it out.
No.
As you are kind of holding Sinza, this sensation's only getting stronger. Can you roll me a survival check, please?
Oh, good heavens.
Okay. You get a whiff of a scent. Something a little sweet. Bit of a sharp kind of tinge at the back of your nose. Smells like fur and sweat.
How far? Like a roughly estimate.
In this direction.
Okay. Yeah, Sinza's gonna try and break free, Kaiden.
Wait, maybe we just follow her, or we'll keep her here.
She might, just if we lose her, she transforms.
Okay.
But maybe I could hold her in a direction, and we could follow the scent.
Yeah, since if you could point and stop trying to break out, you crazy motherfucker, and just point in general direction, we'll literally take you there. It's not that we don't trust you; it's just that this is a very heavily populated area, and you can get very volatile. And just can you point, please? For the love of God, please, just point.
Since it like a foxhound, she's already looking in the direction that she wants to go.
Okay.
Yep.
Kaiden would start moving that way with her.
Hold her by the horn.
Holding her like this and pointing.
Okay, it's Adventures of Ymir, and muscular man. Let us go. Adventure.
Yippee!
So the three of you begin to move down into it's another residential area. It seems like more like people who live in the city live down here. Probably more so the merchants that work in the trading district here. I've got to take Lyre off this map. Okay.
I can't see the map still, but I'm just gonna use
Not
theater
yet.
of the mind. Oh.
You should be able to see it. This one. As you are making your way down, you immediately step on like shattered glass. One of the windows here has been broken, quite explosively. You can see the hanging sign of a potion shop, or at least like a brewery where they make them before they sell them. There's a few scattered, broken potion bottles on the floor. And standing next to a cart in the middle of the street are four figures. One of which who's holding a torch up, with long, kind of almost like blonde fur ears that are sticking up over the top of their head. You can see like she's got almost like this crop of short hair, wearing what not necessarily armor, but clothing that looks like it could be. There are two elves, twins by the looks of it, who are kind of dressed in more roguish clothing, and a man in full plate, a human man in full plate. And the second they see you, you watch as the rabbit smiles, and the light goes out. She blows out the torch, and the light goes dark. What are you lot doing?
I'm casting. Is there a piece of a rock down here?
Is light something you have to touch, and then you can throw it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of shards of glass and debris from where they have smashed the windows in.
I'm just gonna take the. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna take the rock and just light it instead. I'm not gonna throw it. I'm just gonna touch it, and it's gonna act as my light source.
Okay. As you cast this on a nearby rock, you have a light source that kind of pinks to life next to you.
Okay.
Ymir,
she's gonna look over. Yes. What?
That was the wanted poster people, right?
Oh, what did She's gonna look over at Sinza. What is Sinza looking like? Is Sinza looking like? Can I make an instant check to Sinza kill, or is Sinza like I just want to hunt, or just like
Sinza kill? Yeah, you can roll an insight check to see how Sinza's doing.
Yeah, let me roll an insight check on Sinza. I'm just gonna use this one because it's brother.
Okay. As you're looking at her over, you have to get quite close in order to like survey her correctly. But she is like sweating, panting, staring with these pinprick eyes off into the dark. And she looks like she's about to bolt. Like she looks like she's readying herself to fucking charge.
Is she like trying to kill them?
She looks like she's going on a hunt, probably.
I'm gonna look at Kaiden. What were these guys wanted for?
Like grand theft or something. They did say dead or alive, and I don't think I can hold her much longer.
But that is not equate to murder. But shit, what? She does look like she's gonna bolt.
Well, if she bolts, if she starts killing civilians, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Okay. fuck, 'cause she's gonna get out regardless. I think I'm gonna let. Do I know Genka enough to give him a sending?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna send a message to, oh fuck, I have to send a message to him. Fuck, okay. I'm gonna send a message to Genka. Describe the location. I don't really know where this is. I don't think you is there any key areas that I can sort of pick up?
You could say the potion shop in the residential district. And you'll
Potion shop, residential district. Urgent. Saw rabbit. Multiple people, including innocents, may die without your intervention. Please. Now, fuck.
Now, fuck.
This
Also
is
get Lyre,
Ymir.
baby.
Can I send, because I can only, how many will you let me?
You could ask Genka to go and fetch Lyre. With
Oh,
the
okay,
5 minutes you have
send it.
left.
Yeah, I'll be like, fetch Lyre.
Okay, fair, nice. The response you get is short and sweet. On my way. Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Oh, fuck. Oh. I'm gonna take the rock that I have and I'm gonna tuck it somewhere so I can have it on Sinza's person. Is there like a pocket I can put the rock in? So when we set her loose, at least the people have a fighting chance to run away. And just see this
All of
bolt
the people
light.
that you saw were people on that wanted poster.
Okay, yeah, but that's like grand theft, right? And also, there's a slight chance that she might attack other people. So the fact that they can, I'd rather have a fucking like dire wolf with a fucking light on there without other. Can you imagine? Like it's pitch black. You're like, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna tuck it there.
You're gonna tuck it onto Sinza.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably need to make another strength contest because, like, she's gonna break out at some point.
Yeah, go on. Make a contested athletics, both of you.
Yeah.
I'm also going to, if you'd let me, because I know I've done a lot. So if you say no, that's absolutely fine.
No, she's getting out. She's getting out.
Okay, well,
Oh boy,
she's out.
Okay, so. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. As you are kind of. As you're finishing off your sending and trying to figure out what you're doing, you watch as Kaiden slip, like his grip slips off of Sinza, and Sinza, you just start barreling off into the dark. And you end up face to face with one of the skirmishers ahead of you. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Shit. Okay.
That includes you, Lyre.
Okay.
The Kaiden. Oh, don't worry, she don't buy. Yes, it do.
Yes, she do.
Yes, it
Yes,
fucking
she
do.
do.
God, where's my initiative? Yeah, that makes sense for Kaiden.
That makes. Wait, did I not roll my? You know, maybe I meant to just die.
Oh my god, there's so many dice rolling. Genka!
For the sake of Lyre, I've added you to the encounter if you want to roll on there. There you go. Okay. I will hide you again.
Genka, what are you doing here?
They're not. They're not there. It's fine.
I see.
Okay. As Sinza, you come barreling forward. You've noticed that they've all moved position. They've prepped themselves in the darkness whilst you lot were fucking faffing around, in order to get into a fight. And you are face to face with one of them. Starting off is the human warrior, Varush, who is stood kind of next to an anvil in the far corner. And he seems to have his sights on Kaiden and Ymir. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello. Hi, Ymir. And he is going to swing 3 times with his longsword. It's a 19 hit.
Meets it, beats it. That's my
Meets it,
AC.
beats
Okay.
So you take 6 points of damage on the first swing.
Okay.
It's a fail on the second, and you manage to bat it out of the way. And a 21 on the last one, which hits for 12 points of slashing damage as he is just swinging this longsword back and forth. You've met your match with another person in full plate, so they are definitely going in to target someone they believe to be a tank. That is all Varush is doing. Sinza.
I have a question for you, Tobias. If I rage, can I have my half form?
Yeah.
Okay.
In this state, yeah.
Yeah. So Sinza running, I could probably assume on all fours towards this guy. As she's running, her hands kind of extend and these wicked claws start to form from her fingertips. And what was once her maw kind of melts away to reveal this like skeletal maw with these long, sharp teeth. The eyes sunken and this kind of piercing color peering through as the blue is revealed. And she's just going to launch herself at this guy and she's going to hit him with 2 claw attacks, please, if possible. And I'm raging as well as I do so. Fuck. My claws aren't attached on here.
Remember to target as well before you roll.
Yes.
Okay. That is a hit. It's 1d6 slashing, so it's not giving you the option because it's a custom thing.
Okay.
So if you just want to roll a d6.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him again with my claws. Maybe this time.
Oh, good
That's a hit.
heavens.
That is 5 points of damage on that. It's been a while since we've been in combat. I think I have a bonus action as well. Is there any range? Slashing. Yeah, I think I want to make sure that I'm not. I would just want to cross-check something, but I don't want to take up too much time. So that's all I'm doing my turn. Thank you.
So, right. It is the skirmisher's turn. It is this guy who you are attacking. He is going to attack back. Okay, two attacks with his scimitar. The scimitar.
Skibbity Wistar.
His 𝘞𝘰𝘭𝘮𝘧𝘢. I hate that. I hate that, and
You're
you
welcome.
just stop talking. So you take half damage. You take 3 points of damage on the first swing.
Oh. Nasty.
And only 3 points of damage on the second swing as well. And he just kind of smiles at you. It looks like he was looking forward to a scrap. It is his brother's turn. His brother is going to move this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's have a look. You know what? He's going to lob at Kaiden 2 daggers. There's a miss on the first one. And a miss on the second. As he throws the daggers, you just kind of move out of the way before they hit you. But that he's just kind of planted there. Kaiden, it is your turn.
Okay, Kaiden is going to do its free action rage, which means he has a wild magic surge. Hopefully nothing.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, because of it, but you know.
It's gonna be fine. I'm sure she'll be
fine.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
So, wild magic surge. Until your rage ends, you regain hit points equal to your cons modifier at the start of your turn.
Ooh.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
boy.
I just realized I don't think I updated my health on this sheet. That's fine. Whatever. I'll just leave it as it is. Okay. Does that include this turn then? Or is
I
that
will
next?
say it does, yeah. So you get a +3. So you're up to 70.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna. I don't get who's throwing the daggers. I wanna help Ymir, so I'll target him. And go in for. Yeah, I'm gonna go in for a swing with migraine.
Okay. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
This guy's wearing full plate. It the migraine scrapes off of it, and there's a spark of light as it scrapes off the metal.
I will throw out Pookie.
Boogie!
Let's throw him out. Just yeah.
So
Pookie.
put down a measured template where you want Pookie to
Oh,
be.
wait. It's whoops. Let me do that. Oh no! It's got rid of the template.
Where do you want it to be?
I wanted it around here because I think it will or in between. So it gets Sinza and us.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
can move that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need
just a
that.
bit higher.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's the bear one, so each creature of your choice in the aura spirit gains temporary hit points equal to 5 plus my druid level, which is 3.
So all of you get 8 + 8, 8 temporary hit points?
Yeah, 8 temporary hit points, and we all get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So anything that says strength check. I think that includes attacks if it's strength.
Okay.
I think it just says strength check, so I don't know if it does.
I think if it's just strength checks and saving throws, then it's just that. If it doesn't
Is it?
say
Okay.
attack rolls that require strength, I'd just say
Okay.
it would be your
That's
checks and
fine.
saving throws instead.
But yeah, we have.
But that's still
advantage.
solid. Are you doing anything else this turn, Kaiden?
I don't think. I think bonus action. I'm gonna try and use Thorn Whip on this guy.
You've just used your bonus action to use your
Oh yeah, no, I
spiritual.
did. No, so that's it. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's my turn then. Don't have to do anything
Okay,
else.
Ymir.
Okay. First thing, can I ask a clarifying question?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you're ruling on spells. Because technically, I'm getting hit with both. Because spiritual weapon's not a concentration spell, correct?
No, it's not. Yeah.
So, but I cannot cast 2-leveled spells at once, correct?
You're not in the same turn. No.
Not the same turn. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, point over to the person that's challenging me because I think it's cool, and I'm gonna cast Heat Metal because he's wearing full plate. Right?
Yes, he is. Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it at. Let me see. So which one do I save versus? It's just damage, bonus action damage. Which one do I use? It gives me 3 options. Damage? Roll to hit? Is it?
If you roll it in, I'd say it will be damage because you can use your bonus action to cause.
I'm going to cast at 4th level because how dare he breathe the same air as me?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
Now
Okay.
he needs to roll me his save.
Yep. This is a slightly new setup on my end, so we're going to see how this goes.
It's okay. Take your time.
What save is that? Con save.
That is, I can check for you.
That's a fail. Oh no, it's a 15.
My spell DC is 16.
Okay, it's a fail. Yeah, he takes the full brunt of the damage. If you can roll that for me, it's 2d8 or 4d8. I forgot because you're casting it high.
21.
Oh my god. Okay. As you cast heat metal on him, the armor glows almost like white hot, and you can smell flesh beginning to burn. I'm going to add a light to him because he is literally glowing. Horrible, terrible.
Okay, and it does, and it has he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Good to know. Are you doing anything else this turn?
So he's gonna have. No, I want to watch a book.
Oh, good. How nice. At this point, you can hear running down the street 2 sets of feet as Lyre and Genka appear at the scene. Genka looks a little tired. They're like, oh, I've not had to run like that in a while. You know, just. So, okay, give me a minute. Lyre, it is your turn. As you get to the scene, what are you doing?
Lyre running up is going to see the scene. Since he has dark vision, he can see a bit better too. He's going to see all these 4 people and see everyone in the party. Just let out a sigh. He's going to reach into his pocket and pull out a bit of molasses and flick it. And I'm going to cast slow and try and get all 4 of these people in the 40. It's a 40-foot cube. If I drop it, think about.
If you cast it, it should give you a measured template.
Oh, okay.
You can do that for me.
Yes. Fire. Where are my spells?
My spells.
Spells. That's not spells. Yeah. No, that is spells. Where the fuck are my spells? There they are. Slow. 3rd level. Cast at 3rd level. Concentration. Cast spell. Yes.
Yum.
Yes. Oh, I missed one of them. Okay, so I won't hit the dude in plate armor.
Okay.
I will drop it
Alright.
there. So those 3.
Does that affect? Oh no, it's of your choice. Okay,
It's of
great.
my choosing, good sir.
She crits, so she's fine. He rolls high as well. What about the guy closest to you? That's a fail. So the guy closest to you is affected by the slow. The other 2 are not.
Shame.
Um.
Okay, so the one affected is
-2 penalty.
Yep,
Oh,
-2.
fuck.
-2 to his AC. He has
AC, yeah.
And to his dexterity saving throws. He can't take reactions. On its turn, he can only take an action or a bonus action, not both. He can only make 1 attack, And if you cast a spell with a schematic component, it's a 25% chance of failure.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. All right, cool. He's fucked. Okay. Oh, slow. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Are you doing anything else this turn?
Yes. Just because I'm fucking curious about it. Lyre's gonna move. Oh, I want that thing. That one's not good. Yes. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet up. And he's going to pull out his trident and slam it on the ground. And I'm going to activate my blade song. He's going to activate his chant. And you see vibrations of arcane energy start to wisp around Lyre.
So we are going to cast your blade song because I believe that gives you the bonus.
Yes.
Yes.
Taking off another 3rd level spell slot in Foundry just because I cast Vortex Warp earlier.
Thank you. Grand. Okay, and with that, that is the end of your turn. It is Miha's turn. Miha, the Arcane Thief, is going to look at you, Lyre, with this kind of cock of her head. Okay, if that's how you want to play, that sounds good. And she is going to take a step forward. Close the gap a little bit. She is going to cast... Oh boy. She places her hand against her chest and her body begins to vibrate. Almost like she gets this blurry effect around the outside of her as she casts blur on herself. If it will let me do it. Yeah. So she, for the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against her. An attacker who is immune to this effect is somebody who doesn't rely on sight. So Ymir can still hit her with normal without being disadvantaged.
Nice.
So yum yum. And Miha will... just as a fucking ha-ha, as her bonus action, she's going to cast a mage hand as a cantrip, just to flip you off, Lyre. Specifically, just to do that.
No, don't do this.
It is Varush's turn. He is kind of fucked. Do I have to roll again for heat metal? Or is it at the end of the turn?
Let me check my thing. So choose a bind for chosen. If a creature is holding one that takes damage, the creature must succeed or drop the object. If it doesn't drop that, it has disadvantage attack rolls. I think I don't know.
You have to cause damage manually, so it says that you have to use your bonus action on your turn to cause damage to it again. Yeah. But he still has disadvantage on his attack rolls and ability checks until the end of your next turn. So he's still going to try and swing at you.
Yes.
But it will be at disadvantage.
Yes.
I think he can only break it if he breaks Ymir's concentration.
Okay. Yeah. So disadvantage. Here we go. Oh, 2 15s. Okay.
Fucked. Okay.
So he's still going to manage to hit you with his longsword for the first one for 9. You are concentrating. Oh, you made it. Okay. There's the next swing. Disadvantage again. Oh.
Yeah.
He's still rolling pretty solid.
I'm going to have to kill this guy.
Take another roll for your concentration.
This is so fucked. Okay.
Okay, you're alright. Oh, that one's normal. Oops. Well. I should have rolled at disadvantage, but we'll take that. Because even if I roll higher, it will still be that. So, okay, he misses on the last one as you kind of just swing out of the way. And he kind of swears to himself in Elvish, quietly under his breath. And that is his turn. Sinza.
Hello.
So with my claw attacks, it says on each of your turns when you attack with a claw using the attack condition, you can make one additional claw attack as part of the same action. So if I hit this guy 2 times, I can hit him 4 times. But before I do that, I'm going to use my bonus action, and as Sinza's kind of standing, she just runs the claw across her chest, and I'm going to activate my right, please.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a d6 of damage. I'm just going to roll it in my dice tray because it's going to be easier. That is 4 points of damage. So Daisy. 72. Sweet. Okay. And then she's going to use 2 attacks, 2 attacks in this guy, which will end up being 4 attacks.
Okie dokie. Fuck me. Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
This guy's only dressed in like studded leather, so he's not super well armored.
It's going to be 3d6 in total for the 2 attacks for the first one. Damn.
Okay, that's 12 points.
And then I'm going to hit him again with the claws. And this one will be without my right. I don't think that's going to hit.
That one is not a hit. No, it does not
Yeah.
hit.
It's fine. Yeah, that'll be my turn. Thank
Okay.
you.
It's Genka's turn. Genka is going to move up next to Lyre, kind of give you a pat on the shoulder. It's like, you got this, right? You'll be fine. Oh god, I forgot they've got fucking Devil Sight. So they are going to, yeah. Oops. Let's have a look at what they've got. I haven't looked at Genka's sheet in quite some time. Sorry. Oh, really? Okay. They draw out a blade from their hip. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. They draw out a very nasty looking blade from their hip. They're going to get up real close to this guy. And as they swing it, it's almost got this echo of like a shadow behind them.
He also has -2 to his armor.
Yeah. Oh boy. I think it automatically took that off. Oh my god, I didn't realize how hard that hit. I haven't statted him correctly. Okay.
Can I have that sword?
36 points of slashing damage as he just carves this blade through the sky. Without much effort at all. It seems like Genka's heritage is showing trademark. And that is all Genka's going to do this turn. It is this guy's turn, who is going to be focusing on Sinza still. He is going to swing his scimitar. Is it hit?
Scimitar.
That's half damage to you, so you take 3 points. And then the next hit. Just. As you take another 4 points of slashing damage. As he's whittling away at you, it's taking its time, but he is trying. You are this terrifying creature stood in front of him. He's not having. He's trying to keep a straight face, in front of the boss. This guy, I think, knows better, and is going to disengage. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he's going to get to there.
That's all he can do. He took an action.
That is all. Yeah, that's all he can do. Damn. Okay. Fuck me. All right, Kaiden. It is your turn.
Can I try and knock this guy to the ground?
Yeah, you can try and knock him prone.
Would that be an action to do? Just to try and knock him over?
Yeah, it'd be like the shove action.
Okay. but I've got advantage on the strength checks.
You do have advantage on strength.
So is that just straight strength?
It would be athletics, but at advantage.
Okay,
So it's
I'm
a
gonna
strength
try
based
and
thing.
do that.
Doki, he is going to try
Bad roll.
athletics against you.
Hmm.
He just manages. He staggers as you kind of force your way over him. But he manages to hold himself up, right?
I
Did you roll a
will.
disadvantage for him?
It's a disadvantage, isn't it? Yeah, I
His
forgot about
ability
that.
checks.
Yeah. Okay, he still just makes it.
Mine. Okay,
Just
I'm
make
going to. Does his armor have like a lip on it that I can grab?
Yeah, I mean, his gorget, you could grab hold of the top of it and kind of pull.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that. Could I do this because I have like extra attack? Could I just do a second attack, like shove and then attack?
Shove is an action on its own.
Okay.
If you have a bonus action attack, you can do that, but I don't know if you do.
I don't have anything else enough of that. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't really have anything else for bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, you do have some of your cantrips if you want to use a cantrip.
And I just most of them, because they're so low to hit, they're not. I really don't think they're gonna do much. Rage Spirit Totem, yeah. I mean, I will try Thorn Whip again, maybe as leg.
Because you are within like less than 15 feet, it is going to be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because it's a ranged attack.
Why is it saying I'm controlling Genka? That shouldn't say that. I can't do that. Oh, okay. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Not letting me do it. No, Founder's just not letting me do it. It's saying I'm controlling Genka for some reason.
Oh. I will see what I can do about that. Huh. Interesting.
Is that why? Is that okay? No. Apparently I don't have an item called Thorn Whip. Yeah, that's just my turn then.
Okay. Are you sure? I'll see what I can do between turns.
That's fine.
Ymir.
Nope. I'm gonna hit him with that heat metal again with my bonus action.
Okay, roll your damage. Does he have to make another con save?
I think it's because he can't take it off. So
yeah, he can't take it off. So I mean, he's just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah.
Heat metal is
not
not
damage or not.
Sucks.
Any creature with physical contacts. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No, you can just do the damage again.
Okay.
Goddamn. Okay. Oh, this guy's just getting melted.
And that was just a bonus action, correct?
Yeah, that's just a bonus.
And I can hit him with my weapon.
Yeah. Yum. I forgot your mace is a fucking +2. That's a hit.
Okay. And I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that damage, I have a Divine Strike as a feature. Is that something I can still use, or is that technically a spell? I thought it was something that's like... Is it...
Divine Strike...
It's a feature that I got at level 8.
Yeah, no, you can just add that to your weapon.
Okay.
Once on each of your turns when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. So yeah, there's an extra d8 of fire on top of your damage.
Okay, that's going to be 9 damage.
Can you roll the extra d8 for me as well?
You gotcha. Let me click the creature feature.
Just
Okay,
yeah.
so I
if,
just-
if you want to just roll a d8 and then I'll add it myself.
Yeah.
Nice, an extra 2. Okay, this guy's not looking hot. Well, he's looking very hot actually. He's looking obscenely hot as he is fucking melting from the inside. You've effectively turned his armor into an oven.
Let's see. Never mind. Okay, so that was okay. You real quick. I'm sorry. This is the first. Man, this is like playing a paladin all over again. So again, tell me from like this is the first time I'm playing a character like this. So Charm Divinity, that's just something that's innate. I rolled a regular attack. It did make contact. Can I stack because it's a cantrip? Because it's not double cast, it's a cantrip.
As an action, so your channel divinity, turn undead is an action, but do you mean your Artisan's Blessing?
So I use my Divine Strike, correct? It connects when it hits. And
Yes.
I probably should have announced it before, but it's a cantrip. Can I use green flame blade on top? Because
You will, but you're not gonna have the effects of that until next turn because you cast it after you hit.
Okay.
So if you want to do a bonus action cantrip that will affect your melee attack, you're going to want to do it before you attack.
Okay. It's not a bonus action. It's an action. But okay. Yeah.
But as a cantrip, all of my cantrips are bonus actions.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Just I'll get that in mind. All right.
Yeah.
Then that's
it's just not worth using, is it? That's why I made it.
I got you. All right. That's my turn.
Cool. I didn't know you had green flame blade. What the fuck? Okay. Lyre. You've got this wizard who has got a middle finger mage hand up at you.
Yeah. Lyre was kind of focused on the guy that he slowed since he slowed him. But seeing this rabbit cast magic, Lyre's just going to sort of look over his shoulder and just spin his trident and place it on the ground. And it's just going to sort of insert itself and just slide underneath the earth gracefully. And a bit of rock is going to encase and climb up his trident a little bit. I'm going to drop concentration on slow, and I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp behind the rabbit.
So fuck. Okay.
This hand is going to shoot out from under the ground and just wrap around him. It's not an attack, so it's not a disadvantage, but he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Right, she needs to make a strength save.
Let me cast it for you
look.
as well. Just so.
Oh dear. She's a wizard. She's not strong.
I know.
She's not built for this. Okay, that's a fail from her.
She is restrained.
Oh, fuck. Okay. She takes damage from it as well, right? Yeah,
yes.
She takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
So, can I roll damage on that now? Sorry.
Yes, you can. There should be a damage button on there.
Grass, damage. Roll.
Damn.
Hey. Oh my god. Okay. So she takes 17 points of damage as she is crushed in this earthen hand that has raised out of the floor. And the mage hand just kind of fizzles out.
Can you make a concentration check for me as well, please, for her spell?
Oh yes. Concentration. It's Constitution. Oh, there's a button for it. What am I doing? Here we go.
Blur drops.
She drops it. Blur drops. That is... Okay. Bugger.
Question for you, Toby.
Hi.
Because I'm not sure how you play it. As a Blade Singer Wizard, I have two attack actions.
Yes. Oh, you have two attacks on an attack action.
Yes, okay, cool. That's what I wanted to clarify. Since she's restrained, Lyre's going to pull his trident out of the ground and just start walking towards her.
That's not ominous at all. Holy shit. Okay. It's her turn. Okay.
Oh, question.
Hi.
I have a bonus action still, yeah?
You do indeed.
Cool. As I get close to her, he's just going to tap his trident on the ground, and I'm going to cast Sword Burst as a cantrip.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
that's a dex save from me.
I create a momentary circle of special blades that sweep around you. All creatures within 5 feet of you must make a dexterity saving throw. She has disadvantage on them.
I don't think she's going to get much lower than a 2. Well, I might roll a 1. Yeah. Nah. Yep, she fails horribly. So take damage.
Did it cast?
So it'd be 2d6. Yes, it has cast. So it would be 2d6 damage.
I
If you roll
can't
on-
see it in there. Okay.
I can roll it for you.
Oh, I just rolled
There you
it.
go. Oh, well. Okay. So she takes... I'll take your one then. It'll be 9 points of slashing damage. I need to drop her concentration because I haven't yet. There it is. Oh, yes. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Miha is going to...
Do nothing.
Ooh. Okay, that I don't get to pick on that one. That's okay. I don't need to pick. I think. You know. No, I do. That's a shame. She's gonna waste it on you. Okay. She is going to put, like, as her hands have been kind of pushed down to either side of her hip, she's going to kind of point one of her fingers, almost at like your abdomen level, and there is this crackle of lightning, as she is going to cast a lightning bolt straight through the middle of you. I need you to make me a dex save.
Or I'm going to slam my hand across her mouth and cast Counterspell.
At what level?
4th.
4th, alright. That just nullifies it. The crackle just... She looks shocked as you've got this hand over her mouth. She's just like, oh shit! And that wastes the spell slot. As the spell is nullified. Okay. Damn it. Okay.
Wizard is scary. Ooh.
Okay, as a cantrip, she's going to cast message to you.
Okay.
You think you're so slick. We'll see how long that lasts. Varush, it is Varush's turn. So, this guy is going to kind of move over one. And he is going to use a bonus action Second Wind and get some HP back.
Clever.
Because God knows he needs it.
No.
It's not a lot though. So that gets him up to... Ah, cool. Oh, yikes. Okay, that was his bonus action. As his action... He is going to continue to swing, but this time he's moving his attention to Kaiden. We are going to swing at 3 times.
No. No. No.
Kaiden, you are raging, yeah? Take half damage. That's a 5 on the first. All just hits. That is 4 on the second. And a miss on the last one as you manage to kind of use Migraine to bat it out of the way. But this guy's looking rough. Would he still have had disadvantage on all of those? I've just realised that.
Yes.
Oh, piss. Okay, I will re-roll those. This will be
Sorry, you
first
said
one.
full play, so I was like,
Fail. And he still would hit on the second one. Okay, so first one, you'd get... How much did I take off of that? 5 back. Yeah, if you can put 5 back onto your HP, that'd be
Yeah, I can do that.
cool. And that is all he can do. It is Sinza's turn.
Hello. Sinza, she plants her back foot and she is going to, yet again, with her other claw, she's going to slice it across her chest. She's going to use her second right. So she has 2 claws now with the right. That is 3 points of damage. Is that 60? Yeah, 69, nice. And then I'm going to use my 2 claw attacks on this guy. She just kind of tries to like Wolverine this guy up into his ribs with both claws.
Yum, 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 yum.
So
That's a miss.
Okay, let's do my second one. Hit you bastard. Yes.
That one hits.
Okay.
So as he kind of acrobatics out of the way of the first swing, you just come round and fucking slam him with the second one.
Oh, why did that not work? Oh, sorry, that was my mistake. 2, 3, so it should have been... Can you take the 14 instead of the 9? Just ignore the 9.
Okie dokie, he takes 14 points.
Sweet.
He's looking rough.
That's all I can do with my turn is she's just heaving, panting drool on this guy's face.
Okay. Genka's gonna follow his quarry. You know, he's like, you're not getting away from me that easy. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna shadow sword this silly ass. That's a nat 1. Oh my god. Genka swings, but this guy just kind of ducks and it just swings straight over his head. He's like, you know what? I'll give you that one. Genka's like, okay, fair. He's not happy about it, but he does take it. And that is all Genka's going to do. Well, you know what? Actually, he's going to cast as a cantrip dancing lights and light up the battlefield just a little bit for people who may need it.
The wolf.
He's going to effectively attach a light to every target so that people can see them. Okay, and that is Genka's turn. It is Yolon's turn. This guy is going to just continue bashing you. Sinza, so let's go Scimitar. That's a miss on the first swing. And a miss on the second. As you're starting to understand his attack patterns, you're starting to know where and how he's going to strike. It's a lot easier to dodge. And he's starting to look scared. It is Ito's turn. Ito is going to swing back at Genka because the bitch is trying to kill him, so he's not taking it. That's a miss on Genka. And another miss. Okay, great. They're both doing so great at their jobs. Kaiden.
Okay. So, doing some strategy planning. With Ymir. Kaiden is... Ooh. He doesn't want to hit Ymir.
well, we have fancy lights now. Thanks, Yenka.
Fancy lights.
Great.
I think
I actually do appreciate it.
I'm just going to try... Because I forgot I have extra attack. I'm just going to try and attack this guy to get him down.
Quick.
Yeah.
Throw moss on him. Make the fire worse.
On him. I will hit with my brain. Hopefully it's 21.
That is indeed a hit.
Okay.
Oh god.
Just?
Just.
Slut?
28 AC.
Yeah, valid.
Okay.
Man's got plate on, man. They're not hard. They're not easy to hit. So he takes 11 points of damage with the first swing. You have 2 swings, I believe.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna reckless this.
Oh, okay. Roll at advantage.
Get him.
Oh, I have advantage anyway, don't I? Because the aura. So I don't need.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Oh no, that's strength. Oh no, sorry, I'm mixing up.
That's strength saves.
Yeah, reckless.
Reckless.
I will.
So roll at advantage.
Thank
Okay.
God.
That's a hit.
Hold on.
Put him in a body bag.
That's on the body bag.
Grab his dick and twist it.
All right.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Twist that dick!
Oh, he is on his last legs. He's wobbling.
Oh,
He's not looking too hot. I have a feeling next turn he's not going to survive it. Are you doing anything as a bonus action?
What can I do with my bonus? I can't.
Headbutt
I don't
him.
think I can do
Thorn
much
whip
with
him.
your thorn whip!
Yeah.
Your thorn whip!
Wrap it around his gullet.
Grab his dick and twist!
Is there anything I can do with a bonus action to try and get Ymir out of the way so that he won't go for you?
Bitch, if you shoved me.
As a bonus action,
I don't think there's much I can
no.
do there.
Bitch, don't fucking shove me.
I'll just try and thorn whip him again.
Okay.
See if it works.
That's a miss. Unfortunately, it wraps around the gorget instead, and just kind of scrapes off of the metal.
If anything, I wanted him to have his attention on me by whacking him with all that damage, hitting between the armor, and then just trying to thorn whip to get him to keep his attention on me.
Okay. Ymir. I think I know how this is going to end.
Bonus action. Heat metal.
Yeah, I think he's low
Is
enough
Ymir
now.
still here? Have we lost Jade?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Your
no.
turn.
Okay.
Your turn, boo boo.
Oh,
He's super low.
okay.
Melt him.
Melt him.
I might do something fucked up.
Oh no. Ymir doing something fucked up. Never would have guessed.
She's like resistant to heat, right? So can I flavor text something if he actually does go down?
Okay. So
Because
roll your damage for
Something-
it and see
Yeah.
what you get.
yeah, if these don't kill him, I don't know what will.
Man had 3 hit points. How do you want to do this, Jade?
Flavor text. Let's get it.
Yeah.
He is cooking and heating, and the armor is. I'd imagine it's red hot. It is there. Ymir's been holding back a lot of her tendencies, and she is going to take her gauntleted sort of angled edge, and she's gonna twist it and stab through the metal sticking into his liver and pulling out, so it's heating and cauterizing him from within the inside.
Oh.
Very
Ow.
very methodically, she knows where to hit and right in the liver and pull out.
There is not much left of this guy. As you puncture this hole in, begin to cauterize this open wound into his internal organs. The choked kind of noise that leaves him is the only thing you hear before he collapses in a heap on the floor.
Okay. Oh.
Dead.
Oh. Okay. And that was
Hard gold.
That's your bonus action, dog.
That was bonus action.
so I can cast something as. Can I drop it and then cast another spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. After doing that, she's going to drop that and she's going to cast silence.
Okay.
She's gonna cast it over on the caster, and the way I sort of see it, how it is that she's gonna take her hand that's still bloodied, drop the fire, and the way she's gonna do it is she's gonna stick her palms out and close it, so that way it creates a sort of silent void there on the caster.
There is this barrier now between Lyre and Miha as the silence kind of bubbles around her, and her kind of hissing at you turns into nothing. You just can't hear her.
I'm hurting. That's my turn.
Okay. Lyre, you have a silenced mage stuck in your earthen grasp, sat right in front of you. What?
Oh my god, am I an accomplice to murder? Oh no!
Lyre. This is the first time Lyre's really got a chance to go up against a mage and like really test if he's good at what he does. Lyre's gonna take a lap around the rabbit and then step back out of the bubble. And he's gonna point a finger right at her abdomen. Just like she did. And he's gonna smile. And just say, try counterspell this. And he's gonna cast Withered Bolts at 3rd level and shoot it directly through her.
Okay.
She has disadvantage on her dex save.
Alright. Can you roll it in Foundry for me, please?
Click. 3rd level, I think. Yes, this is my last 3rd level, Toby, just so you know.
Okay.
How do I rotate the...
Scroll wheel. That's a fail from her.
Right there. Alright, so that's cast. So that should be...
That goes off the screen.
Yeah.
Just to put in perspective, that just leaves the screen. Oh, fuck me. Okay, she takes 28 points of necrotic damage as the bolt goes straight through the center of her. Rather than leaving like an open wound, it just leaves this kind of blackened crack across her clothing and her skin. Parts of her fur turn white and wither as you are kind of... You just shoot this bolt straight through the middle of her. And you watch as she like pulls like a pained expression, but you hear nothing out of it.
Mm-hmm. And then again, he's going to turn... as a bonus action, if you will, he's going to turn to the rest of them and say, "You've lost. Just give up."
I think the guy next to Sinza will look at you and go, "Not without my fucking money."
As he's looking at Lyre will just tap his trident again and cast Sword Burst and just drill another barrage of random floating swords into the rabbit.
Okay.
So bada bing.
It's another dex save at disadvantage from her. That's another fail.
Roll.
Why is he Jigsaw? Yeah, I know, right?
Woo!
Yum. Okay. She's taken the hits.
This is a hardy wizard.
Yeah, she is. She is a tanky wizard. Okay. I need to quickly double check something on Miha's sheet. Hold tight.
She pulls out a fucking like a grenade.
If I'm going, you're going with me.
She grabs onto your ass.
She just
And the thing
pulls
is,
up
you
in a
wouldn't hear
shirt,
anything. It's really like
TNT.
Okay. So she She
She's
is sweating and shaking a little bit. And she opens her mouth and says something, Lyre, that you can't hear. Before kind of flicking something on her on her waist. And there is a little sort of pot of powder that she kind of flicks open. And as she kind of pours it over herself, she vanishes.
It's not a spell, it's a thing, isn't it?
It is not a spell.
Yeah.
And Genka looks over as this happens and goes, shit! So, it seems like this sort of thing seems relatively common.
Do I recognize the kind of magic it is?
It's not magic. It's alchemical.
So,
it's a chemical.
But okay.
So she has
She's-
vanished. Can I make a check against your hand to break out of it?
Yes, you can make a strength saving throw. Actually, no, you can't. It takes an action to do so. So, haha!
Shit.
Bitch.
Never mind.
Dude, she's gonna fucking pull out a gun and start shooting at us, dog. She's gonna like, fuck it.
So you have disadvantage on attacks against her because you cannot see her.
I also have advantage
I
because
know.
she is technically restrained, so it's a straight roll.
So you are flat roll. Okay, it is Sinza's turn.
Oh, yeah, old trusty claws again. I'm just trying to drill into this guy. This time she's going for like right here on the shoulders, right where that nerve ending is, underneath the shoulder blade. She's just kind of stabbing down into him. Please hit.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
And okay.
And another miss. You two are locked in some furious fucking back and forth, trying to dodge each other, trying to swing. Neither of you are landing any blows, but both of you are deep in the thralls of combat kind of situation.
Mm-hmm. As a bonus action, I want to. I've seen this guy running from Genka, and I'm like, no, there will be no running. So as Sinza pulls her claw out, she flicks the blood that she's pulled from this guy out towards the one who's fighting Genka, and I'm going to attempt to cast Blood Curse of Binding.
Your Blood Curse of Blinding. Okay.
Nice.
Because I'm like, there will be
So
no
that is
more
a-
fighting. That is the wrong one.
As a bonus action, 30 feet of you. Strength
Just
save.
spit on his face.
Yeah. Can you make a strength? Oh,
That is a
yum.
fail.
Yum.
As
Yeah,
you
as-
watch as the blood kind of wraps around him, he's suddenly like pinned, and Genka's like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun." As he's got the blade out, and he cannot move. He is restrained.
Yeah, that makes 2.
Yippee!
Okay.
That is my turn.
You doing anything else this turn? Okay.
No, that's it.
Genka. Oh, Genka. Oh, you better not fucking fail it this time, honey.
Advantage.
You know what,
roll.
actually? Genka's going to grab hold of him. And you watch as because he's pinned, as Genka's mouth opens, the fangs extend, and there is kind of almost monstrous look on their face. They're going in for a bite.
She thirsty.
It's a 0. It's a fucking
It's
one
an
again.
advantage though.
God.
She's restrained.
It's a little
It is an
nibble
advantage.
instead.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do it again. Advantage. Go. Come on.
Bro.
That's
Bro,
better.
okay,
That's
thank
better.
God.
Okay.
Has it been like a while? Does he need like a straw to like
A metal straw. Save the turtles.
a save the turtles, metal straw?
Okay, so that's 13 points of damage here. So apply. And Genka looks almost a bit more Oh, I feel better. As the skirmisher is just thrashing around inside this binding that he can't get out of. He is stuck. This guy is going to just keep swinging at you, Sinza. That's another. God damn it!
You two are just destined to fight
really
forever.
Having a bad time. Yeah, no, it's another. We just fucking keep swinging at each other, keep missing.
Forever.
This guy, he is going to attack at disadvantage at Genka. So that is target first, please. Thank you. Swing disadvantage. Oh my god, yeah. Well, he is bound in place and... Oops. Well, I'll take it. And as he's trying to kind of swing the scimitar from his hip because his arms are bound, it's just not fucking doing anything. Genka's just taking a step back and it's like, this is pathetic. Oh. Oh god, really? I'm surprised the guards didn't take you down sooner. As it is Kaiden's turn.
Kaiden's gonna get his signature mud and honey mixture and use a second level cure wounds on Ymir.
Smear Ymir with honey in the mud.
Like, as she's trying to hold it, she's like, "Oh, thank you for this." Oh.
Oh, it's cold! It's cold!
Got 9 points of
Take
healing.
9 points back. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's something.
You doing anything else this turn, Kaiden?
Ooh, I think he's just gonna move, I think. But he can't really go too far.
You have 35 feet of movement.
Yeah. He can't reach them.
Yeah, go get him.
But it looks like Genka's just annihilating this person and feeding.
Genka's just like, this is fun.
Genka's having fun, and he doesn't want to be near a vampire that's feeding, because
Trauma.
Memories.
I guess he'll go, yeah, just right here to go where he's needed.
Okay.
That'll be his turn.
Ymir.
Do spiritual weapons count as allies to you?
Does what? Spiritual weapons
Spiritual
are allies,
weapons.
yes.
They count as... Okay. Because I'm going to go ahead and... because it's something I can just cast. It's not a concentration thing. I'm going to go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon.
The bonus action, too, isn't it, that spell?
Yay. Yep. Yes, it is, yeah.
I'm going to put it behind her. Put it behind her so that way Lyre can get advantage on his hits. And I'll also get advantage when I swing at her. Is that correct?
Well, she's already restrained, so you have advantage on her.
Yeah, but it makes... Because you were aiming flat.
Oh, okay.
So
and now you get
if
the
I put that
back.
If she drops.
Yeah,
right?
I just wanted to be helpful.
I got you.
Even though we're not
Okay.
talking anymore. And I'm gonna...
We're
Well, now
mortal
you hate
enemies.
I can't see her, so I'm gonna...
You can't.
Come up here,
But
blind fighter. Help me! Wait.
I'm trying! Okay, but how do I target to hit? Do I just...
So
Hope for the
you
best.
can't see her. I will make her visible just for you being able to attack. But she is technically invisible right now.
So do I get advantage or do I get...
She is restrained, though. Thanks to my hand.
So advantage?
I'd say no. I don't think the advantage stacks, so it'd be flat. Just a flat roll.
Okay, well that's okay. I already cast
Flat
the
roll's better than
spell.
disadvantage.
Bloody oath.
I cast the spell. How do I make it hit this bitch?
So
Do I just-
what damage does it? It does force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So you're gonna have to manually do that.
Okay, but let me roll to hit first, because I couldn't even roll to hit, because I cast it already. But when I try and so I'm gonna do attack. Okay, normal.
That's a hit.
Nice.
It's gonna be 3 damage.
Plus your modifier?
That's your spellcasting modifier, which I believe as a cleric is your whiz. Well, it's a +5, so it'd be 8 total.
8. Okay, so you just have
She
9.
takes extra. Yes, down to that. There you go. Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna end my turn there because that's as useful as I can be right now.
All right. Lyre.
Seeing that she's vanished, Lyre's just gonna sort of look and just say, "Are you still there?" And he's gonna drive his trident into the ground again and twist it. And as an action, I'm gonna get my hand to just grip a bit tighter.
Okay.
I don't know how to activate that as an action to roll the damage.
Have a looky. Maximilian's Earth and Grasp.
Because it was like...
Must make another strength save.
Yeah, so you make strength save.
On failed save, it takes half damage.
Yep.
So it's 2d6 bludgeoning. So I will make another strength save. At disadvantage. It's nat 1. She's got 0. So 2d6, please, if you can roll that.
Alright, yeah, I'll just do that manually in this bitch. D6.
Are we the bad guys?
Nope. It's only 3 damage.
Okay.
But do I sense...
You don't hear anything.
Do I
You
sense
can
something's
feel
there?
it. Yeah, you feel a pressure. The hand feels like you can see it creak as it's causing a pressure. Hi, Jade.
I also argue that my spiritual weapon's like beating the shit out of like tap, tap, slap, slap. Like,
I'm just making
Yeah.
sure.
it's
It
hitting
is
something.
hitting something.
And then, yeah, well, if I know she's there... so that was an action to do that. I guess, reliable. Bonus action again, I'll just sword burst and drop some more damage in.
Okay.
Dex save, please.
Dex save.
At disadvantage.
That's 15.
So she would...
She takes no damage. If it's cantrip, they don't take damage.
But that's a 15, but the DC is 16.
Is it 16?
Yeah,
Oh,
my DC is 16.
Yeah.
I misheard you because I can't hear half the things you guys are saying because it keeps cutting.
Sorry.
So it's
Sorry.
okay.
So does she take damage?
Yes, she will do.
Damage. Roll. That's a bit bad.
Okay. She is now bloodied.
Does she come back
Okay.
since she's gotten hurt? Does it drop the...
No, because she's not concentrating on it because it is a chemical, not a spell.
I fucking hate artificers. I hate them. Hate everything about them.
Don't tell a Genka that.
Genka!
You want help on your shit? Okay. Miha is... you can't see what Miha's doing.
Takes an action to break free. Just saying.
Y'all, I thought this was going to be a fun combat.
I'm
not a corner
sorry.
my character combat. This is going to be saving throw.
It's turned into a slaughterhouse.
It's a 14. I don't think she breaks out of that.
Mm-mm. Does not.
No. It gets close. You see her kind of kick a... Or you don't see anything, actually. She's fucking invisible. Cool.
Wait.
I guess that's all she can do because she can't use any of her spells. Okay. All right, Sinza.
See at low levels, you know.
Getting frustrated that she can't hit shit. The smell of blood is in the air. Her maw opens, and she's just gonna try and sink her fucking fangs into this guy's shoulder. I'm gonna reckless this.
Yeah.
I'm sick of
All
not
right.
hitting nothing.
Munch on him!
I want to fucking eat him. Where's my fucking fangs? Here we go. How do I do it with advantage?
It should come up with the advantage button as you swing.
There we go.
So when you roll to attack, it will say advantage.
Please.
Oh my god.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, he just kind of dodges out of the way and effectively elbows you in the jaw to keep you away from him.
It's because you guys are both sweaty, you know? You're
He's
Yeah.
just slipping through his little fingers.
No.
As he moves out of my way, this tail that Sinza has, it cracks like a whip, and she's going to try and stab it up into his back.
Get him!
Okay.
It's gonna be like another one.
Dex!
Please. Shut up.
Oh my god!
Do it.
Nah.
Just gonna lock my door real quick.
Sinza needs to lock.
Does your blood curse drop after your turn? It's a one turn thing, right?
I can. Man, Oh, man. I've been needing to use the bathroom for the past, like, 15 minutes, but this is so fun. I'm just. I can hold it in.
I think it's until they. Oh no, I think it's just one turn until the beginning of their next turn.
Dex, come wail
Their
on this
next
fucking
turn.
hand.
Okay.
Hmm?
End of your
Come
next
wail
turn.
on this fucking rabbit.
So he's
He doesn't see
your
anyone.
turn's now over, so he is now free.
You see me hitting something.
Alright, cool.
You see Jade hitting something.
Genka.
That's fair.
Oh, not you. I was talking to Kaiden.
Oh, I was like, fuck's sake.
That's a hit. Yum. Okay, finally.
Oof.
I've had enough of this. As Genka swings. As Genka swings to hit. Did I do that to the right person? Yeah, he should be at 0. As Genka swings, the blade just saws through the center section of this person, and they are split in two, bisected through the middle. As the elf is slashed into pieces and laying on the floor in a heap. As Genka turns his attention towards Sinza, Sinza, you can see like the whites of their eyes have turned this deep black, and they've got this kind of smile. They're like, "This is fun. I'm having a good time. I don't usually get to do this."
Hi, Mark.
15, 20, 25. Let's give you a flank. Genka's going to give you advantage on your next attack. This guy's now fuckoed, and is going to continue trying to swing. Sinza, you are getting slashed for 4 slashing damage, sorry. And then another miss. As he's now aware there is a looming fucking 7-foot vampire behind him, and he's like, oh. So he's not having a good time. Ito is dead. Kaiden, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go for the invisible rabbit because I feel like if I go for the other one and they die, Lav is gonna kill me.
And then Sinza will try and kill you.
They're both gonna kill me. Kaiden's gonna, he's a little confused. He just sees his big earthen hand stop hitting in an empty spot. He's gonna put his hand out to try and feel anything there first.
Fluff. Fur. Yeah, tell us muted, Toby.
Oh, I can't hear you, Toby.
Yes, you feel fur as you kind of put your
He's
hand
like,
out.
oh! And then he'll grab migraine, turn it to the side to like a whack-a-mole, and
Wabbit.
so non-lethal. I'm doing non-lethal damage and treating this like whack-a-mole.
Okay, you are gonna just like bash her with the blunt end of your axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hunting wabbits.
Is it disadvantage?
Is it
because they're
advantage?
invisible?
Yes, disadvantage. Oh no, it'd be flat because
It's flat.
it's flat,
Flat.
because you
Flat.
technically flank
Okay.
And restrained.
Oh,
Just gonna sprinkle that
and
back in
restraint.
there.
Yeah, it's the strength. Yeah. Yeah, it's a hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Kill the rabbit.
I thought we were going for non-lethal.
Wrong with low fucking damage.
You got 2
Okay.
attacks.
This next one's reckless. Fuck this.
No, don't. You waste. Don't do that because it's a waste. You won't get advantage.
Do I not get advantage using reckless?
No. It cancels out because
No?
you can't see it.
Oh. That's fine.
Get the Wabbit.
Get the Wabbit.
Wabbit. There we go.
Wabbit.
Yum yum.
Damage, come on.
Roll
Come on,
12.
roll some good damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Close enough. Wabbit.
Wabbit.
I'm gonna Wabbit. Wabbit.
Whack the Wabbit.
We're making meat pancake.
Oh,
Zani.
meat pancake. We love you,
Meat
Zani.
pancake.
Are you doing anything else this turn?
No. I think that's my turn. He's just standing there whacking it.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Dunk,
on top
dunk,
of this
dunk.
invisible
It's just a
whap.
frying pan sound noise.
Ding.
Keep
Every time. Ymir.
Okay, so
Come on over here.
I'm
man.
holding on to silence. That's an action.
No, you just hold it. It's not an action to hold silence.
Yeah, you don't have to
Oh,
hold
shit.
silence as an action.
Okay,
You just do things.
So
Come on over. Join the party. Like,
I want
Maybe don't.
to help. Okay. Can I shoot them with my guiding bolt?
You can. It will be at flat. It will be flat. Yeah.
can you miss see the invisible? I don't know how Asmoths were. Sorry.
So she will be using you two as a guideline as to where this person is.
Okay.
So she
I aim at
won't
liars.
be able to see invisible creatures.
Don't know
She
who to
can see
trust,
dead
huh?
creatures,
Like-
not invisible creatures.
I'm gonna use a 3rd level spell slot when I shoot
Okay.
this
Oh my God.
because I don't know, dude. I just feel really fucked up about this, you know. So it's flat, right? Flat.
Yep, flat.
Okay, because like I just don't know if like. Oh,
That's a hit.
okay.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
It's 22 points of damage to her.
This
as
thing's
you
lit
just
up too,
blast
right?
this bolt. Yeah, she's now lit up, and you have advantage on your next. Oh, whoever hits her next has advantage on.
With a melee attack.
Yes.
Okay. Noted.
Okay.
Ymir, are you doing
then-
anything as a bonus action?
Yeah,
You
I'm
can move
gonna
your
hit.
spirit weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit them with my spiritual lyrical miracle
At advantage.
At advantage.
advantage.
God.
My spiritual lyrical miracle. God damn it.
Hits.
Spiritual lyrical.
Wizard,
That's gonna
right.
be +5. That's gonna
She's
be
a
my
wizard.
9.
So 9. Oh boy. Okay. All right.
That'll be
You
all I
can't
can
tell
do.
what state she's in. She's invisible, but you're seeing blood
Oh.
beginning to pour down off of the stone of this hand that's holding her. It's just dripping, but it's silent. You can't hear it. You can't see it.
She could be begging for her life, and we just don't know.
Yeah.
Her POV is just really loud metal pipe clanking.
I'm sorry.
Ding,
Coke.
ding,
I'm
ding,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Accident. Coke.
Accident.
Lion.
Yeah.
Finished it, Lyre.
Okay. Lyre's gonna reach down and pick up a pebble and just flick it and cast catapult at 1st level.
Is that
This is so
disadvantage?
into the rabbit now.
No, it's
because
a-
you are too close.
It's a dex save. So
okay.
she's at disadvantage.
Just flicking pebbles at him now.
That's,
The fucking
that's
disrespect.
fail.
Okay. 1st level.
Who would win? A fucking powerful wizard
Roll
or
thy damage.
I am rolling thy damage. Yeah, it's not
Right.
God.
bad. Points.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Boink. Just see
You
it
see the
bounce.
rock hit something. but you watch as the rock doesn't fall to the floor. It stays embedded in wherever it currently is.
Oh no.
He'll just tap the trident and cast sword burst as a bonus action.
Kaiden's just like
You can just
Kaiden's
slap the
feels
core.
bad now. Kaiden's just there
Okay,
like
let's
Straight up
let me
torture.
just be let's be legit right now. If the shoe was on the other foot, this rabbit would be having a fucking day. So
Kaiden doesn't know that.
make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Oh, God damn it. Can you believe it? It's a fail.
Fuck me.
Yeah, you can't tell what's going on. You can't see her and you can't hear her.
Toby, are they just slapping a corpse? Is she dead?
She's not dead.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't think she's dead.
That's my turn.
I mean, if they're dead, they wouldn't be invisible, right? Because it dropped
It's alchemy.
concentration.
Oh,
yeah, it's
that's-
alchemy. Oh,
Well, that's her turn.
Oh god.
Sinza.
Let me fucking at it. I swear.
Get it, girl!
Okay.
yes, yes. Let's have some more misses again.
Okay,
No.
3 hours, 57 minutes.
You're at
I,
advantage now.
3 hours, 57 minutes. I need that clipped. I need it.
Again. Sinza is frustrated. She's gonna go in again with her bite, aiming for this guy's shoulders.
Sins is
Go on,
frustrated.
I'll hold him still for you, okay?
I don't think Olga Still's gonna do anything.
Genka,
She's got rabies now.
kill him if I can't.
Oh, okay.
Finish
It's
this.
frothing at the mouth.
I will do that. Yep, alright. Okay.
Okay.
Have you hunted anything this fight at all? Like-
Okay.
Has Sinza ever hunt?
For my second attack, I'm gonna go in again with my teeth because I need something in my jaws. Oh my god! Please, oh my
Please,
god.
please, please. Let Lav roll real dice for the next one, for the love of God.
For the love of God.
Please. Something different.
See, this is it's gonna be really sad because it's just gonna be
That's-
us walking behind.
That's like 8 rolls. That's 8 rolls that have all been 2s and 3s and an 8.
Here's the thing: we're gonna kill the rabbit. We're gonna kill the rabbit and just sort of be standing around like, "No, you got it." Like-
We need to clip this whole section together, but then I'm just gonna play it Hope Core over the top of Lav. Right?
Lab, you're making a montage of your failed hits. I'm just letting you know this.
I am. Genka, please kill it. It's my
Chris.
turn.
They
Make
crit.
a crit?
Did they
That's just
crit?
insulting.
They crit.
Did they really?
They
Yeah,
crit,
that's just insulting. This-
I was really fun playing D.
You asked me to kill it, okay. So they're gonna roll, and that is doubled. So
46?
46 points
Oh my god.
as he one-shots this guy. As you are like struggling to take this guy out, the blade you just watch pierces through the front of his chest. And he just draws the blade down with a flick of the wrist and just splits him down the middle. And he collapses in a heap. Was that good? Did I do well?
Yeah. Thanks.
Glad I could help.
Yep, you're a great help. Thank you.
I'm going to go this way now.
Yeah,
Genka moves in here. Genka is now silenced, but that is fine. Kaiden.
God, the migraine.
Kill it.
Look, can we just
Kill the
knock
rabbit!
this guy out?
We can't hear
Can we-
you, dog. You're
This
silent.
feels bad. Oh, yeah,
He's
I'm
silent.
silencing. Doesn't know. Just like, I'm gonna try and knock this guy out. And non-lethal, I'm hoping.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You said non-lethal, yeah?
Non-lethal, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to knock him out and like.
So as you hit, you feel something crack, and as it happens and they fall unconscious in this grasp, the little staff they had in one hand has dropped to the floor and it just kind of clatters, and the alchemical mixture begins to kind of fade off of them and they become visible again, but they are now very much out cold, dangling in Maximilian's earthen grasp.
If I
Well done! You did a victory! Do you feel good about it?
We do. If I can see the wizard, Lyre, knowing this is the wizard, is going for everything on this fucking rabbit. Like,
Okay.
I'm sending a message real quick, Tobes.
Lav? Hey, Lav?
Lav, you okay? Well, I'm not gonna. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get my throat
Send me a
ripped
message
out.
where?
Never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Lyre's looking for anything
sent you on
magical on
Discord.
him, Toby. On her, sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, if she's unconscious, I'll drop Maximilian's if she's unconscious.
Okay.
And
She flops onto the floor.
and I'll
in a
cast
heap.
detect magic and look what she's got.
She's got a few magic items on her.
We're getting upgrades, people.
Upgrades.
This-
People
Just for the
upgrades.
sake of fun and flavor, Ymir's gonna try and lead the dead guy, but she's gonna trip and fall on her face.
Oh no!
Where's your armor? Lav, can you hit us with the
Just like
conch,
scrape
please?
of metal.
Kunk. What?
Oh, honey.
Oh. Okay. As you begin to kind of go through her pockets, her what she has on her person,
Practices.
and you cast detect magic, she definitely has some interesting items on her. You are able to take a good handful of components
Nice.
that are all usable to you. She has a large red bottle, like a bottle with a large red liquid in it, that you scoop up and pop in your inventory. I will be putting these in your inventory. You pull out a black piece of fabric that is very clearly magical. It looks like a napkin.
I will identify this later
Okay.
and pocket it.
And in her pocket, you find another powder, another little vial of this dust that she used to make herself invisible.
Yeah.
I will also be putting that in your inventory.
And any gold she has on her.
She seems to have quite a bit of money on her person.
Cool.
She's got about 250 gold. And wait, where is it written? 36 platinum.
How much? So 220 gold, was it?
230 gold.
Oh,
250 gold, sorry.
250.
250 gold. And 36 platinum.
36 platinum.
And a 5,000 gold reward.
Oh, yeah.
Jade, as you start going through the pockets of the warrior, you're able to find some pretty nice plate armor.
Okay.
He's got a shield.
Okay.
He has a long bow, a long sword, and about 180 gold on his person as well.
Okay. I'm gonna eat him.
Again, could kind of
You gonna
take a
what?
step back.
No, I'm joking. That was a joke. That's not like.
Is anyone looting anyone else, or are you just leaving that
Yes.
as is?
Well,
I was
no.
going to say,
Everyone loot.
Sinza, Kaiden, go get your quarry. Oh, actually, how is Sinza doing? First of all,
Yeah, she hasn't hunted one. Hi, Sinza.
yeah. Toby? How's
She's
Sinza looking?
shaking like a rabid dog.
Sinza, how are you looking in this
Are you
moment?
tired now? You worn out, little guy?
I don't know.
Dude.
I feel like don't know.
When?
When? Has the adrenaline come down from like after?
Yeah.
Am I feeling less like okay? Sinza, I think
It
is
doesn't
just
necessarily matter that you want the person to kill it,
yeah.
so long as the hunt was experienced.
Okay. I think Sinza's just sat on her knees and she's just trying to like take in her breaths. The kind of form that she'd meshed into, you see slowly falls from her, like that plasticine, and the fur slowly returns. And her breathing does start to like slow and the color comes back to her eyes. She kind of like looks sidelong at the party as she's taking in her breaths.
You feeling okay? Genka kind of kneels. I won't lie, that was pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I'm good.
Just a second. Genka's gonna kind of, as he's knelt next to you, they place their hands together, and you watch as they kind of carve just a little bit into the side of their hand, using 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘤𝘮, as they use blood magic to cast mass healing wound, or like a mass healing word. Sorry, I'm gonna cast it at 6th level.
Oof.
Damn.
Um,
Damn, you were nerfing the fuck out of Genka, weren't you?
oh yeah. And everyone around him gets 16 HP back.
Yippee.
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 Kaiden, did you want to go check the bodies, see if they have some gold you can have?
Yeah. Is that rabbit person still breathing?
Yeah, you knocked them unconscious.
Okay. I just wanted to check because I heard a crack and.
Well, it might be an idea to
Sure.
tie them up if you want to make sure they don't go anywhere.
Yeah. I don't think I think I left most of my stuff back in our quarters.
Lyre will, seeing having his bag, will pull out some rope and hand it to Kaiden.
Okay. He'll tie them up and then he'll probably, I don't know, go check the other bodies. And...
Oh, Toby.
Hi.
Actually, Genka,
Hello.
do you know if Thran is on duty right now?
Right now, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Probably not. No, I don't think he does night shift.
Can you get whoever is on night shift to come get their quarry so we can get some gold?
Yeah, I'll go and sort this out with the authorities.
Thank you.
Just make sure you are not here when I get back. Huh?
Understood.
Good.
Wait, it's 4 in the fucking morning?
Yeah, were you not aware of you going out in the middle of the night? Huh?
Fuck! I'm so tired. There's blood all over the place, and it's mostly mine.
You're doing great, sweetie. With that, we are going to call the session there, and we will continue our little venture next session. I know it was a long one. Sorry about combat being long. But thank you very much for coming and playing with me, and thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Doses!